All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody is well. Hope you're doing well. DH in the building. What's happening with you? Quanzel to money. What's going on? Fanon, just wanted to say your show was very good and I enjoy it every time. Thanks, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. Cadillac 634. What's good? How are you, sir? H Town in the building. HMC3. What's good, sir? Ray Patterson in the building. What's happening? Ray Davis is always, brother. Good to see you. Dre H in the building. Kevin Wells, what's happening? Black Fonz. I ain't seen you in a minute, Black Fonz. What's good, bro? Ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Ernie V? How are you, sir? Will Wright in the building. What's going on? Lamar Jones in the building. What's happening? See, I showed up on time today. Well, not too late. A minute late. And now I was able to get through the comments real quick. What's going on, Chillville? How you feeling, man? So we got a press conference coming up today for a fight that we are all very, very interested in between Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. What's going on, Mr. Justin INT 24? Actually, man, let me hit up John Boy, man. Let me check. Let me check out real quick. Text John Boy, man. See how he's doing. Didn't come around yesterday. I know he's not sick. I hope you guys still got your prayers up for my guy. Do this before I get what's going on. Roderick Thomas in the building. What's going on? What's happening? Hold on one second. Hey, keys to the game in the building. What's happening, man? What's going on? Chop Money in the building. What's happening? H Town 713. Taylor Bangar, salute to you. Akilo Netter, always good to see you, sir. Boxing Dad, what's happening? All right, man. So we're gonna talk about a couple things today, man. What's going on, Fatal Hawk? First things first is we're gonna talk about this Gervonta Davis Ryan Garcia deal, and I'm telling you, man, the thing that I'm most happy about, and I put it in the comment section. What's going on, Rashad Jones? Check out Tank's tweet last night. Oh, for sure. Hold on. Oh my God. Wow. That's quite savage, homie. Wow. Well, you know what that is. Yeah, there you go. That's crazy. All righty. Hold on one second. You wild, man. That man said you old head, who is an old head itch. Bill, I'm making more money than your son, his opponent, and your old. Come on, man. Why are you talking about old people? Get off my things. Finish imping women. And cut that ish off your face. You looking bad. You looking down bad. Come on, man. God dog, man. That's crazy. All right, man. These dudes, but that's a commercial. He actually did him a favor. He actually did him a favor. What's going on, man? Rick Blackwell, what's going on? Rise Podcast. What's happening, man? So deep in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to my guys from the Parlor of East Wheaton in the building. What's happening with you? You know we keep it on deck. What's going on, man? Subscribe to my man down there, so deep at the Rise at the Parlor of East Wheaton. Yvonne McKendry, what's going on, Queen? How are you? Rise in there. So let's get into this, man. I'm really, really happy about this fight because one way or the other, we are going to get rid of Canelo Alvarez. Okay. We are going to Canelo Alvarez. His days are waning. It's about time. What's going on, Lonzo Thompson? It's time for out with the old, in with the new. And hopefully this time when we get the big name in boxing and the guy that really has the attention of the boxing world and the world outside of boxing, they will keep that attention and will keep the world of casual boxing fans focused on the sport of boxing instead of doing what Canelo Alvarez did, which is take his ball and run home. Okay? Take his ball and run over there to the zone, hide all that stuff over there on an app, fight a bunch of people that nobody are interested in. Hopefully, we can go back to the days of Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard and Mike Tyson and Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, where you consistently get fights. Not every time, but never are you going to see a span of 5-6 years and an attitude where we will never see it again. Ray Patterson, Mr. Martin, what happened to the beard? It shaved it. I'm not keeping my beard for too long, man. I don't like, it's all that hair on my face. I just do it to smooth out my skin. You know what I mean? Once I get a bump or two, I let my beard grow out. And so whatever the bump is will heal. And then I'll take the clippers to my face again. So yeah. And plus my clippers were messed up. So I had to change the blade. I worked that out. So I was able to get it off there pretty easily. It is funny though, because after you keep a beard for a couple days, then your face looks funny without it. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, that's what happened to the beard. I'll grow it and then I cut it off. What's going on? One body in Yahweh, Los Angeles. So goodbye, like Miss Yvonne or Queen Vaughn says, goodbye, Cinnamon. Get on out of here, dog, because either Ryan Garcia or Gervonta Davis is about to take that one. And I don't even care if it winds up being the best fights that wind up happening at lightweight or 140 pounds, whatever the case is, man. I'm just really, really happy that these guys are going to be having this fight and that they're going to take care of it. And it's going to be an exciting fight because everybody's interested in this. He said, Barbara D said, I wish for those days for real boxing and competition, Martin. Absolutely, Barbara D. That's what I'm talking about. Like Canelo Alvarez fans, I can understand how you're a fan of Canelo if you really like Canelo and you've been rooting for Canelo and you want to see Canelo Alvarez fight. But you got to admit that you guys have been hiding behind this. He doesn't have to do it because he's the man excuse for a long time. Nomads in the building, man. Thank you, brother, for the color in the chat. He said, good morning, Fanon in the chat. Here's some color. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. I said I shave mine once a week. Yeah. I should probably I go maybe once. I take the clippers maybe once a week. Yeah, after a little bit of growth, it's there, then I'll let it go. Oh, I used to be a Canelo fan because I was looking forward to Canelo fighting these other guys. It was like, but at this point in time, after the juice and all of that stuff, I can't do it. But Gervonta Davis has not got caught on no juice. He's giving you fights. He's giving you exciting fights that are ending in knockouts. And I know some cats say, you don't need knockouts, but God dog, they help. You know what I mean? Knowing that just like Deontay Wilder, dude, if Deontay Wilder wasn't knocking people out, dude, he would not have got the heavyweight division wouldn't have been as fun as it was watching him knock those dudes out. What's going on, man? Be easy. Looking forward to Tank Ryan fight. I have Tank by late KO. Yeah, I got Tank by mid rounds, man. But I'm looking forward to the press conference today. It should be fun. And interesting thing about this, the interesting thing, I shave when I get tired of looking at my hair. Yeah. The interesting thing about it to me is that I think Ryan Garcia is going to steal his press conference. But at the same time, I think he's going to try to get punked too. He said, real talk, and most of us love Wilder. Yeah, that's why Wilder's so fun, man. The knockouts. I mean, it is what it is. It's fun. It's important to the sport because that's the thing that really does. I mean, it separates boxing, man. It's that brutality that separates boxing. Hey, thank you for your support. Really, really does matter. Thank you so much for keeping the color in the chat. What's going on, Ryan? Oh, Lamarcus Robinson in the building. What's going on, Lamarcus? Looking forward to Tank Ryan. Be Easy said, I'm looking forward to Tank and Ryan. I have Tank by late KO. Yeah, I can take that, man. I can take it. I'm just excited, man. And I'm honestly, man, I'm excited for this weekend because of the fight coming up this weekend. I'm amped about this fight, this Tony Harrison Costa Zoo fight, because not Tim Zoo fight, and also, man, there's another fight I'm really looking forward to, man. I'm looking to see Ryo versus Chris Colbert. That's another good fight that's coming up, man. Tank is going to be laughing the entire press conference. Yeah, it probably is, man. But Ryan, Ryan's going to say something silly. Ryan going to say something silly, man. Ryan is going to energize the conference, and Tank is going to light the fire with his comebacks. It will be entertaining. Yeah, it's good. It's probably not going to be on the level of an Adrian Broner, like an Adrian Broner press conference. That stuff would be funny. God self, salute to you, brother. Ryan is going to, okay, I got that, my guy Vaughn. Ryan has to punch down, which means he is by default going to have his chin and jaw temple exposed. Ryan's getting knocked out. Hey, look, man, I know that Gervonta Davis has experience fighting guys that big, that are that tall. And I was watching how that Mario Barrios fight was going, man. He didn't really have that hard a time getting with Mario Barrios. And man, I'm telling you, he by the nature of that stuff is going to catch you at the end of his punches. That's something else about Tank. You're not going to be able to crowd him. Oscar might steal the show for nine unless he comes out there in high heels. Unless he comes out there in some high heels, man, I don't see it happening, brother. Unless he comes out there in some high heels, man. Will Wright said, same here for nine, that Tony Harrison should be fired while it lasts. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. Jay Miller in the building said, define irony. Every fighter in Creed has a part in the gym ring or the gym. Canelo's part, a cameo on the red carpet. Exactly, bro. I didn't see that. Much love in that super chat, bro. Man, I didn't see that, man. I didn't see that movie. But is he out there? He's out there on the red carpet, Mr. Fancy Pants. Mr. Fancy Pants, I've made it. He said high heels and powder on his nose. Hey, man, just don't. Hey, look. Oscar's a wild boy, man. Oscar's a wild boy. Nobody other account but the high heels. Nobody other account. What is that? Nobody other account. I don't understand what that means. Hey, thank you so much for that support in the color in the chat, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jay Miller. I'm all the way Tank, but Ryan has a puncher's chance. Granted, it's a Logan Paul's punch, but it's a punch. Hey, man, he can crack. He can crack, man. I think a lot of times I think these guys' predictions are what they want it to be. Like they're predicting what they want to take place. Chillville, he said, Canelo has always been sorry to me. I just think it's time just to goodbye, man. You know what I mean? Just goodbye. And this is going to be the biggest fight of the year. This fight is going to be bigger than his fight against John Ryder, except for, they're going to say, oh, well, look, he's got all these people in there in Jalisco, Mexico. Man, good for you. Keep fighting in Mexico, bro. Adrian Austin in the building. Thank you, brother, for the support, man. Means a lot, brother. Thank you, man. That was me on my work account. I meant this is one body, other account. Oh, okay. All right, bro. That's what's up, man. Hold on one second, man. One body in Yahweh. One body in Yahweh. Actually, let me. Okay, I got you, brother. I'll try to remember that. Oh, boxing out. Okay, I got you. I'll try my best to remember. Sean Clark said Ryan does have some quick hands and good punch placement, but the angles Tank will show him is gonna get him cracked. I think it will be competitive though. Yeah, I mean it's gonna look competitive, and you know the deal. Just so you know the deal. Tank is gonna lose every single solitary round that he doesn't knock somebody down in. Y'all need to stop hating so much. Okay? You guys need to stop hating so much. God dog, bro. God dog, man. Man, I had some fun last night, though. I can't lie. I was listening to YouTube bickering. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was entertained and educated at the same time. Fanon, Bud did what he does best in credit. In credit 3, he didn't fight and just talked about the fight. Oh, in Creed 3, he didn't fight. He just talked about a fight. Oh, okay. Man, that's hilarious. I gotta go see that. I gotta go see it. I do gotta go see it. The press conference starts at 11 o'clock, bro. It starts at 11:30 Central Standard Time, 11:30 my time. So it's going to be a minute, bro. Mr. White, it is going to be a minute. Hey, Ryan Clark, thank you for keeping the color in the chat, bro. So yeah, man, I was listening to some bickering last night since y'all brought up Bud. Man, y'all some wild boys, bro. Ignorance, man. Not ignorance. They should change arrogance, man. Cat's so arrogant, man. God dog, man. I can't stand arrogant. That's why I tried my absolute best not to be arrogant, not to be overconfident. Y'all ain't gonna gas me up. I bet I can guess what channel you heard the bickering on. 'Twas hilarious. Well, I only heard one. And then I saw the response. So I don't even care about the response. I listened to the original one, dog, and I was laughing, bro. I was laughing, dog. Laughing. Did you come to the air fry? Yes, I saw the air fry session last night. I was not there. I listened to it. I was way behind. But yes, I listened to the air fry. I listened to the air fry. Can't lie. Yes, I did. Guys be on here bickering like, dog, I don't understand why. I don't ever hear women bickering. I'll be hearing women bickering, dude. I hear men bickering way more often lately. Fanon, they said Errol is doing Keith what Bud did to him. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. All that Keith Thurman stuff, man, they just pulling, man. Look, dude. That's guesswork. And okay, and I don't mind guesswork because I'll do some guesswork. But man, that's guesswork. I didn't listen to it though, because I'm telling you, I ain't got the stomach. Y'all can have the stomach for all of that. You know what I mean? Dude, Errol Spence Jr. Keith Thurman may get announced next week, bro. Fanon, you are a part of every morning. Welcome to the family. Even my 3-year-old daughter knows when daddy's watching his boxing videos. That's what's up, Michael Demps. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. That means a lot. And TBE is TBE in the building, supporting with the color. Said Tank gets hate when he's like 5'4", fighting people much bigger than him and knocking them out. Meanwhile, Haney bigger, going to the cards. Hey, man, look, dude, it is what it is with all of that. Katz is paid to talk about Devin Haney. So I'm not really tripping too much. And as a result, he's got some fans. They got him some fans. So they rock with Devin Haney. That's all good. And it's all fine and dandy, man. It's all fine and dandy. But I'm gonna tell you, Will Rogers said I didn't believe him. What didn't you believe, bro? Will Rogers said, Fanon, they said Errol was doing Keith what Bud is doing him. I mean, yeah, of course, because it's always insult Errol. Dog, it's insult Errol. Errol's always up to some nefarious plan. First of all, I've been said that Errol needs to fight Keith Thurman. Okay, I've been said that. I believe that. Okay, however, at the same time, man, dude, they're gonna announce a fight one way or the other in a little bit of time. Okay, but I don't mind the banner. I'll participate in the banner. No worries. But my understanding is that there's other reasons why they have not announced that fight yet. Okay, and it could be a series of reasons, man. But look, man, for now, I didn't believe him. Look. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not into the business of blasting other dudes unless you say something about me, which cats have been doing. Okay? Mentioning me by name, calling me a liar by name. So at this point in time, dog, hey, dude, let them fry you up, bro. Because, dog, I'm trying to tell you, that's why I don't get arrogant like that. That's why I don't get arrogant. Because dude, I'm telling you right now, bro, dude, if you give somebody an opening to fry you, dog, trust me, and you give it to him, dog, come on, bro. That's why Canelo Alvarez won't fight Jamal Charlo. He's not giving him the chance. You can say what you want. There's a certain aspect of that. I'm not going to get this young man a chance to prove he's better than me and take my spot. I think that's a lot of the reason why Keith Thurman wouldn't fight Errol. Because he's like, nah, man, I'm not trying to do that. Hey, man, $5 holler in the Cash App, bro. Thank you for keeping the color in the Cash App. Thank you to the Cash App crew. Kareem Hassan and the Cash App crew with the $5 super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. That means a ton. Thank you very much. And my man Adrian Molina in the Get the Lights Up crew. Yeah, I like that, man. We having what you call we have squads. We got the cats keeping the color in the chat. Thank you. We got the Cash App squad and the likes crew. Thank you so much for helping grow the channel, man, with the positive energy. Because that's positive energy. You know what I mean? That's positive energy. Now I can dabble in some negativity for sure. Trust you me. I can dabble in some negativity. I much prefer the positivity. You know what I mean? Terence loves Errol Spence since high school. What is that? I don't know why you would say that. Anyway, please share a stream with friends and family. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Bobby Patterson said, good morning, Fanon. I was asleep in my semi last night when another semi did hit a hit and run on me. Thank God I'm okay, but at least I get to listen to my favorite boxing channel. Bobby Patterson. Man, God bless you. I'm so happy that you're well. Positive energy out there to you, bro. Your man said dabble. Oh, I dabble. You know, I dabble. All right. Hey, is binge better? Hey, Cal Coolidge, is binge better? I'll binge on some negativity. I dang sure will, dog. Look, man, ain't nobody trying to hear this dumb stuff, man. Stop it. Like, I got my guy. Like, they're not my guy. I saw this thing, and we like support your channel, Martin. Barbara D, you are a champ in the channel. Thank you, sister. Appreciate you so much. If the reports are true, fans got a real Spence and Bud for trying to make it happen. If it's true, but I don't doubt that they are talking. That don't mean they're gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't doubt that they are. Yeah, I'll binge negativity. You know what I mean? Then I got to come up out of it. All right. When I dabble, I go hard though with it. I do. You know what I mean? When I dabble, I do it. I do it. You know what I mean? I got to tell you, bro, that's why I can't smoke. That's why I can't smoke. Because when I smoke, dude, I smoke. And when I drink, I drink. You know what I mean? It's like bitter. I get obsessive with it. Then I got to stop for a long time. Dabble like Tony Parker, like Tony Baker voiceover. What is that? I don't get that. What's going on? EJ in the building. What's going on? Yes, sir. The usual suspects. But let's get back to it. Let's get back to this. Gervonta Davis, man, and Ryan Garcia need to both. Everybody needs to say thank you to these dudes. Thank you. Hey, Rise Podcast. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gervonta Davis, for not being a complete and utter itch. He said, I go hard, itch. Don't kill my vice. Exactly, bro. Don't kill my vice, man. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe. Buzz said on multiple occasions that he doesn't want to fight. I'm definitely not going to get my hopes up. Nah, I wouldn't get my hopes up. He's going to fight. He's fighting Alexis Rocha. He's fighting Alexis Rocha. That's probably what is going to happen, man. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I didn't know who Tony Baker was. Okay, thank you. I'm going to smoke my Hey, man, Asante El do you, man. Knock yourself out, brother. I'm just saying why I can't. I'm just telling you why I can't. Thank you guys for real. Okay, that's Barbara. Yeah. So look, man, my friend here listening to and think you talking about dabbling. Oh no, I don't do none of that. Is that what you mean? Is that what dabbling means? Oh no, not me. As hyper as I am, no way, bro. Never will you ever see or hear me doing anything like that. That I drew the line at the green, a hard line at the green. Nothing past, nothing beyond, brother. Nothing beyond. I got things to do. You know what I mean? Not trying to switch the subject, but how did you like the John Jones fight the other night? It sucked. I thought it sucked. I was not entertained at all. All I saw was a guy get kicked in the nuts and then choked it, and then choked the guy for a couple seconds. It sucked. Now, maybe if I had been, a John Jones fan and I had been watching a bunch of John Jones fights and he had been in wars and all of that, and I was expecting a war and he just got the guy like that, maybe I could get excited like that. But I didn't have the frame of reference. I didn't really have I don't know if it was rigged or not. The guy had a tramp stamp in the middle of his chest. It's a French guy with a tramp stamp in the middle of his chest. I was like, oh, this dude's gonna get mopped. I judge people like that quick. I'm bad like that. I'll judge you quick like that. That man was I saw as a French guy, some dude from France with a tramp stamp in his chest. I was like, oh, this dude's about to get done up. Then he kicked the dude square in the nizzies. You definitely about to get done up. He was so scared. That man was so scared. Man, look, dude, it was impressive to you. I didn't like it, and I refuse to talk about John Rose. I refuse to talk about John Jones on this live stream. I'm a boxing channel, bro. I don't like the MMA. And you guys are not going to make me like the MMA any more than anybody's going to force Tupac down my throat. Okay? I'm okay. I think Tupac, I understand why y'all like Tupac. I don't. I understand why y'all like MMA. I don't. Okay? To each his own. For chin checking these trolls, Ray Davis in the super chat, man, Cash App. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. Means a ton. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, I don't care about, I'm not big into it. I'm not big into it. I can't really do it. So, but, I like boxing. I'll tell you what I watched. I watched Brandon Figueroa fight Mark Magsayo. I was thoroughly entertained by that fight for a long time. I watched that fight for an hour, and I was thoroughly entertained for an hour. I said, Violator Comics said, good morning, Fanan. Hey, thank you, brother, for the color. Thank you, brother, for the color. Good morning, Fanan. Hope all is well with you. Who do you have in the Inoue Fulton fight? I'm rocking with, hey, look, I'm not going to tell you who I think I'm going to win because, honestly, I don't know. Because so many things come into play. But I'm rocking with Stevie Fulton Jr. Okay, that's who I want to win. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he isn't affected by going over there to Japan and they don't pull any dirty business on it, that dude That dude should probably be in the top 10 pound for pound already. Steve Fulton Jr. Seeing what Brandon Figueroa was doing, what Brandon Figueroa did to Mark Magsayo, and what he did to Luis Nery, and then how he beat Brandon Figueroa like he beat Brandon Figueroa. Look, man. Hey, man, dude, Steve Fulton Jr. is like that, man. He deserves his credit. And definitely with him going over there to fight Monster Inoue, he's going to get me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, calling a fight at 5 o'clock in the morning, before my live stream. I'm going to be on for a minute. You know what I mean? That morning, I got to go to sleep like 6 o'clock at night. Going to screw up my sleep schedule, but I'm going to be checking that fight out for sure. You know what I mean? Ray Davis in the building. I got you, bro. Say Cash App and Super Chat. Let's smash that like button. Yes, sir. Ray Davis, thank you for that color in that chat, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much for that support. I'm sorry, man. Let me put that back up there a little longer, man. I shouldn't have got that off there that quick. Not even Dear Mama. Look, dude, whatever. No, the song that I like? We say F your itch and the click you claim. That song I like. I don't like Dear Mama. Man, I'll listen to a love song for that. I ain't big on Tupac. Y'all annoyed me out of Tupac. What do you want me to tell you? All in California dudes got on my nerves with Tupac. Man, Biggie ain't nothing. Biggie ain't nothing. Biggie ain't, man, what do you mean? You leave me alone, let me listen to my Biggie. I literally had to listen. I'm literally in D.C. with a bunch of dudes from the South in California because we hanging out, during the summertime all the time. And I go a whole summer, and I'm in the East Coast listening to Tupac all dang day. I'm like, man, can you put on some Nas? Can you do something other than this? The song's called Hit 'Em Up. Yeah, I like that one. Because he was tripping. That's it. Man, look, dude, I'm throwing people out. You talk about Tupac, I'm throwing you out. Get out. Stop. I don't want to talk about that dude. Dude, he's younger than me. I don't hero worship him. None of that. So whatever. They played it so much, I never wanted to hear it again. Man, oh man, you just ain't listened to it enough. Here, play it again. God, hey man, can we get somebody else around here, man? Can we? No, man. Literally, I'm talking about for months. Tupac. Man, I'm like, man, God dog, man. You guys is tripping. But whatever, man, whatever. Whatever. He ain't he's a legend. Whatever. Anyway, man. Exactly. Gotta get some Wu-Tang in his mug, something. Dude, Biggie was alive. What are you talking about? He didn't make, man, he was alive. Stop. Get away. Anyway, man, like I said, bro, leave me alone with this Tupac garbage, okay? Whatever. You like Tupac, leave me alone. What? Leave me alone. Like, for real. Leave me alone. I was never big on him. Leave me alone about it. Anyway, first of all, I don't even like rap music that much. So, okay, I get sick of rap music real quick. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's talk about how if Bud loses next fight, all this BS he's doing will hurt his career badly. Oh, definitely. Man, get out of my face, you dude. See, that right there is me dabbling in negativity, bro. See, I was about to seriously dabble in some negativity right there. Out of my house. You're just biased. You're just a moron. Anyway, man, let me get back on the subject of boxing. Seriously, man, I'm about to time y'all out with this. I'm waiting for a boxing conversation. Mean it to the bottom of my heart, bro. I'm waiting for boxing. Do you think Stanionis can beat Ortiz? Yes, I do. Absolutely, I think he's got the ability to do it. Absolutely, positively, I think he has the ability to do it. No doubt about it. Yes, I do think. I think it's going to be a really good fight. And I honestly think it's going to have to bring out a different side. It's going to bring out a different side of what's his face? It's going to bring out a different side of Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is going to have to box more. He's going to have to box more than he's used to boxing, because that dude will definitely stand there and beat you in a battle of you guys. Just if you're going toe-to-toe, Stanionis can go toe-to-toe. Stanionis can go toe-to-toe, bro. No doubt about it. Ray Davis in the building said, Bud fans with those duck distractions again. Oh, God, exactly, bro. When is that fight going down? It's going down May 7th. That's going to be May 7th. Hey, Zach P says, salute to hey, thank you so much again for that support in the color in the super chat. Thank you, Ray Davis. AA Fanon, Plan and Benavidez is getting more interesting by the day. Why is David suing? I don't know. Is David suing him for buying his name? But I don't know why he's suing him. By buying the domain name David Benavidez, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? I could care less, bro, about all that drama, man. All that drama stuff, it's whatever, bro. You know what I mean? I think Bud has been sabotaging Errol's cars so he don't have to fight him. Boxing out, you're tripping. Stanionis won't be a pushover. Yeah, I don't think Stanionis is going to be a pushover at all. I don't think he's going to be a pushover. I'm telling you, there's so many good fights coming up, and none of them include Canelo Alvarez. There's so many good fights coming up, and none of them include Canelo Alvarez or Terence Crawford. None of them. Let me repeat. Very good fights coming up. None of them include Canelo Alvarez or Terence Crawford. But what's new, they never do. What's new, they never do. Okay? When is the last year where you were excited about a Canelo Alvarez fight or a Terence Crawford fight? No, years. You got all kind of other fighters that are, I mean, come on. You got this weekend, you got Tony Harrison coming back against Tim Tszyu to see who's going to face off with. He a stud because we knockout artists over here, baby. You know what I mean? Jermell Charlo gave you Brian Castano. Jermell Charlo is going to give you the winner of whoever this is. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all can say what you want about Errol, Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman. I'm looking forward to Errol, Spence Jr., Keith Thurman. I'm looking forward to Gervonta Davis. I've seen them in person, bro. I've seen them in person. He's not fighting Biggie. Biggie would kill that dude. If you have any idea how big that man was and how little that man was, that's just a midget talking. That's a little midget bumping his lips. Okay? That's a midget bumping his lips to a dude that was gigantic. For real. Bip, 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 bip. Little loudmouth fraud. Okay? What school? Where'd he go again? Juilliard? Man, whatever, bro. Like whatever. Man, whatever. A buck 30 soaking wet with all that yapping. Like, anyway, why haven't they stripped Canelo yet? They never will. Charlo in Australia, he's doing special commentary for no doubt about it. Because you're gonna have me say something really foul about Tupac, okay? You think you're saying something cute. You're gonna get me to say something. So we gotta time you out, Fahim, because I'm changing subjects. You're trying to bait me into saying something really, really foul, which I don't want to say. Okay? I don't want to say. All right? So I'm not gonna say it. Because you're gonna get me to really say something foul. Not to you, but in a situation that's gonna make all of y'all mad. So I don't want to lose friends. So I gotta time you out, bro. Gotta time you out till we let this pass. Because you seriously, like I said, I dabble in negativity. And I don't want to say what I'm gonna say to that. Just think about what you said and remember what happened. I thought, anyway, man, look, the dude, whatever, man. Anyway, like I really want to talk about boxing. I hate that conversation. It's literally the stupidest crap that ever happened in music. I mean, seriously, it's so stupid. I'm sitting there looking at these dudes this entire time like you are morons. Like morons. Can't be happy. You know what I mean? Morons. And then morons wind up on a slab. Like, and I hate that they did. But morons. I was there. It was moronic. Man, it was moronic. Moronic. These kids are moronic. Like moronic. Man, I don't respect none of that. I'm telling you, I don't respect any of it. You guys are morons. You guys are running around doing all that stupidity. You're morons. None of what you getting is worth what you're doing. Morons. Celebrating morons. Or better yet, moronic activity. Anyway, TBE is TBE. Free my boy Ennis. Stop holding up his future. No, man, what do you mean free your boy, man? Bud ducked. BLK, now Bud didn't duck. BLK Prime didn't have the money for the fight. Y'all don't like what it is. That's what it came down to that. I mean, hindsight, nothing. I was there during the time. I was saying it then. I've always said that. I say it now. What are you doing? It's stupid. Not everybody back then. I was very, very much alive in the 90s. Very much alive and conscious. No, whole bunch of people are like, you guys are morons. Whole bunch of people were like, you all are morons. What are you doing? Whole bunch of people thought that. You're morons. What are you doing? Stop it. Same way people are not morons now. Will you stop it? Will you stop it? You getting all gassed up. For what? Like, stop. Free my boy Ennis, stop holding up his future. Yeah, exactly. No, not exactly. Anyway, man, today, come on, man. Let's get off back to this. And hey, man, Fahim, don't be mad at me, bro. You had to change the subject, bro, because I was gonna say something foul. Hunter Young said it was stupid. I don't want to talk about that no more. I don't want to talk about that anymore. For now, most of us are in our 40 now, know and listen. Yeah, exactly. They were kids. It was moronic. They're kids. We were kids. Not us were kids. We were kids. I was a kid. They were kids. It was stupid. The whole thing was stupid. That's why people don't do that stuff when they get older. But anyway, for now, we were both, it was stupid. It was literally stupid. It was stupid. Anyway, it's stupid. I'm from the Midwest, and I thought the whole time y'all are idiots. You're like, stupid. But whatever. Y'all do you. Anyway, but I'm going to move on to back to boxing. And let me cook on something for a second, okay? Look, man, y'all got to relax when you're wrong. Okay? And you got to accept your failures. All right? Just accept your failure. Bud fans, accept your failures. All right? Just accept your failures. I hate rap music. I hate rap music. I hate rap music. I hate it. I listen to house music. I listen to deep house music. I much prefer it because nobody's ever going to be fighting over a James Brown album. Dumb. Anyway, like, God, dog. Hey, so the narrative down the line for some select individuals will be Boots and Russell ducked. Who benefits that falsehood? I wonder. Look, they're trying to build up Devin Haney. I get it. They're trying to build up Devin Haney. And plus, we got an ongoing argument going on in the boxing world, bro. You know what I mean? They're just building up Devin Haney, and it's good for him. Whatever. But look, dude, just accept your mistakes, okay? Stop finding a reason for everything to be everybody else's fault or nobody's fault. No, bro. No, bro. You guys try to put on fight. The fight fell through that you tried to put up. Period. You tried to make a fight. The fight fell apart that you tried to put together. That's not on either one of those guys. You guys literally, people are trying to, seriously, taking a fishing rod, throwing it into the ocean and trying to catch a whale. Okay? The whale bit, the whale swam away. It took your fishing pole with it. James, will you shut up? James Brown music is part of Deep House. Deep House is a bunch of old school music played together with blends. Leave me alone, God dog, man. I hate these music conversations. I'm trying to be positive, man. You don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. In Chicago, I better know it's house music. It absolutely is, because house music is music you had in your house. Thank you, Will Wright. Hey, look, house music is music you had in your house. That's why they called it house music, because it was old dusties. Hey, what kind of music you playing? Music I have in my house. What music do you have in your house? I got the OJs. I've got OJs. I've got James Brown. I got Parliament and the Funkadelic. I got all my daddy's albums. Okay, well, bring the music out the house. My brother had like 3,000, thousands of records from the 70s. And cats would snatch the records and play the B-sides to it. It's a lot of his B-sides to 70s music. It's music and always okay to play safely. Yeah, it's music that was in your house. It's not the techno stuff. That's high energy. Dude, that's the stuff. That's the stuff that cats would play on the north side. That's like, no joke. That's what Mexicans and Puerto Ricans listen to. That's the way I always thought about it. I was like, oh, you playing the stuff that the Mexicans are playing. The Puerto Ricans are playing on the north side or in Aurora. All like, nging, 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 nging. And I would leave. And every time they started playing it, I would get a headache and want to leave. That's house music. They took that phrase and changed it in New York. Kind of like the way you guys tear up Chicago pizza. Every time somebody from New York gets a hold of something, they claim it, change it, switch it up, and act like it's theirs. That's just like whatever. It's whack. It's terrible sounding garbage. Some people are like, man, I hate house music. Like, man, what do you mean? And they would play it. I'm like, I hate that crap too. Ugh. I'm like, I hate that crap too. Ugh. But that's not what we listen to. Anyway, back to hey, but thanks, Will. Right? Yeah, man, that's a sensitive subject for me, bro. No joke. That's a sensitive subject for me. Because, bro, I love house music, and we separated it. We started calling it deep house and high energy. That stuff in New York is what we would call high energy. All of that stuff, and I hate it. Dude. Anyway, I'm telling you, that's what that is. Pure, I don't know what pure house is. All I know is there's a distinction that the original distinction is this. New York called it garage. Yeah, whatever they called it. Yeah, garage, house. It's what's in your house. It's records your mother and father had, and you play them with blends. And you play them with blends. I don't care about all that stuff these guys are talking about with the rest of that stuff. I'm telling you. I don't care about all that other stuff. I listen to that. Anyway, that's why I didn't get into rap for years. Still not really into it. So you guys keep talking about, oh, how great Tupac is. Tupac ain't no Stevie Wonder. To me, hey, man, where you at? Where you at, Fahim? You ain't timed out no more. My bad, bro. I had to calm my head down, bro, before I snapped. And I still can't get out the conversation. Exactly. House music. Oh, no, that's what it is. Disco and funk. Because when is disco and funk, Chi-Town? So, Windy City Assassin. That's what it was. House and soul music too. And soul too. Oh, that's what's up. Cool. Thank you, bro. And soul music too. But anyway, it is what it is. Go listen to the Parlor v. Sweeten, bro. Thank you, Rise Podcast. And thank you to anybody that put color in the chat, because y'all are most definitely ruining the sponsorship of my live stream with this conversation, bro. Hey, look, bro, the music, first of all, let me end this. The last thing I'm going to say. That music is 40 years old. It's not changing. It's soul music. It's funk music. It's disco. Soul, funk, disco. All played with blends and some beats some people will put underneath there. Had to, Fanon, thank you. Who do I want to see on the undercard of Tank? I want to see, God, who would be best? I want to see Jaron on the undercard, even though I know he's not going to be out there. No, that's what's up. Classic house set tonight. Yeah, Ask So Deep about it. Talk to So Deep. He understands all of that. I've been years since I've been around it. And they do that stuff. They do that every night. Anyway, man, y'all killing my live stream today. I would take honestly, they can put anything on there, man. They can put anything on there. I'm okay. I'm okay with the main event. And I would love if they could do the same thing that they did for the fight that took place last time. You know, I would have loved if Jaron Ennis could have been on that card. I think that would have been great, bro. I would have loved if Frank Martin. Frank Martin on the card. Who else could be on there? Because they're PB. Oh, I mean, the Zone probably going to get a couple cats on there. So I don't know who's over there. Richardson Hitchens. Let Richardson Hitchens get on there. You know what I mean? Let Richardson Hitchens get on there. I wouldn't mind that at all. Richardson Hitchens. I'll take that. Yeah, man, I would love that. I love Richard. I actually kind of I don't nah, dude. Raymond Ford can get out of my face. I ain't big on Raymond Ford. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I take insults like what Ray. I take what Ray stuff like Raymond Ford said, dude. I take that personally, man. I really do, dude. I don't like fighters in his career because my God, man, what's gonna happen when you get big? If you're talking like that to fans now, like fans are irrelevant now, I'll tell you when you're significant to me, dude, you just got a nasty attitude. And I don't really, dude, I'm not going to root for you, bro. Mr. Pragmatic in the building. Hey, thank you, brother. Tupac ain't no Stevie Wonder. Best line I've heard in a long time, especially because it's true. Great show as usual. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the color in the chat, bro. The Russell brothers would be good on the undercard. Yeah, if you want to play music, if you want to talk music, it's got to be at least blue. Hey, because seriously, man, you know what I mean? It's I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's hard for me not to do it. Okay? So if you want to say something about Tupac is a green. Okay? You know what I'm saying? For me I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. You got to work me. You got to make it worth everybody's time, bro. I love to see Richardson in one of those cars. Yeah, I hate that Richardson Hitchens is no longer there, bro. You know what I mean? I love to see I want to see Richardson Hitchens on that car too. I hate that he left Mayweather Promotions. I hate that. Or that he left the PBC anyway. Because that's some real good conversations going on there, man. Real good conversations going on there, man. Top of the morning for 9 of my good people. What's going on, Thomas Hill? Ray Davis said that is good to get a bunch of joint promotional fights while they are colliding PBC and DAZN. But look, I'm going to tell you right now, man, DAZN has a new business model. And I don't mind it. Because, dude, a BLK Prime going to have a lot of trouble. If you're going to start bartering fights, you need to go call DAZN. But man, let me tell you, bro, I'm just gonna be honest about that. I want to talk about that stuff. Yeah, DAZN is changing their business model. What they said was much love in that super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Pragmatic. Thank you for saving the day. Cal Cool's at 8 for 9. Speaking of Gary Antoine Russell, why does BoxRec say he's suspended in New York? Because he knocked somebody out and they probably suspended both fighters. They do that all the time, man. They always got something up there about somebody being suspended. They're always doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Always doing it. That's BoxRec. That's why I say, man, look, dude, don't pay too much attention to BoxRec, man. You know, don't pay too much attention to BoxRec. When they put that they do that all the time. They'll suspend the fighter and they'll be like, why? And people come with the question, why are they suspended? Because the state of Nevada, the state of New York will do it whenever there was a knockout in a fight. They hold you up, but it doesn't mean it's not going to prevent them from fighting or anything like that. Andrade versus Morrell is probably too big to be on that undercard, but it would be fire. Yeah, man, I think that would be great, man. I would love to see Andrade Morrell too. Thomas Hill say, I got it for 9, just getting ready for today's presser, and Tank and Ryan, and always to hear some great boxing from you and the ladies and the gentlemen in the chat. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Always really good conversations, man. But I do want to go into this stuff, man. I don't want to get into the particular names, but for real, it is what it is because there's so much funkiness going on around. Look, man, that fight didn't happen between. I've listened to what everybody had to say about Jaron Ennis and that Terence Crawford fight that they were trying to make. That basically, and I'm telling you, you cannot tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm talking about what I'm talking about what y'all said. Every one of you, everybody has said something about that, and none of it contradicts. None of it contradicts. So I don't understand how people are running around talking bad about each other when none of what you're saying contradicts each other at all. Not at all. That is nothing but a pissing match. What happened was, and I can say this with confidence, Showtime told BLK Prime, yeah, you can have him. Pay me my money. If you want the fight, pay for it. Pay me for my interest in the fight. And Showtime, and guess what BLK Prime said? That doesn't make financial interest for us. So it didn't make financial sense for BLK Prime, and it didn't make financial sense for Showtime. So nobody was going to air the fight. Nobody. And guess what? You should have known it walking in the door. It was a waste of breath. That's why I call the way that went down, it was called a waste of everybody's time. Because you should have been able to see that from the outside looking in easily. Easily. Sometimes you do not have to. This is what happened. Somebody took a fishing pole and threw it into the ocean trying to catch a shark. Okay, I won't say a whale. They tried to catch a shark. The shark bit the fish off, swallowed the hook, and swam away. No. Why? Because we can't make any money on this. And we'll be at risk of being sued. Why are we trying this? And I've literally had conversations with people that they asked me, what is the difference between a broker trying to make a fight between two fighters in the U.S. and in Saudi Arabia? And it's called tort law. It's called the law. You have torts. You cannot interfere with somebody's contractual or business relationship and cause them damage. That's why. Can you listen to the conference today? What do you mean? Yeah, you can. It's going to be on, it'll be on Showtime's channel. It's probably going to be on PBC's channel too. Ask Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's tripping. Dude, those dudes do not have money like that. Dude, they do not have money. First of all, Tyson Fury ain't no big draw. Tyson Fury is not as big as Tyson Fury thinks he is. All y'all gassed up Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is not as big as Anthony Joshua was. And in the United States, Deontay Wilder was the big name in that fight. But you got all these guys running around YouTube and running around Twitter claiming it was the opposite. But Tyson Fury came to the United States without Deontay Wilder and couldn't sell 3,000 tickets. Hunter Young, I like the fishing scenario. It was actually happened to me. I was really in a fish. As soon as it broke the water, another fish took my fish and left with half. Yeah, there you go. I mean, dude, it's like you guys, look, man, what? And then what guys said is like, dude, you're doing matchmaking. Yeah, okay, that's matchmaking. That's matchmaking. But don't matchmakers work for somebody that's paying for the fight? Don't matchmakers, there's a fight card and they work with the promoter to see how to build people's fights. That is a whole process, bro. That's a whole process. And do you need a license to be one? I assume you do. I've never looked into being one. But seeing as you need to be licensed to be a boxing promoter and licensed to be a boxing manager, it makes sense that you would need to be licensed to be a matchmaker. Why? So you do not put fights together and get somebody killed. And if you're doing matchmaking without a license, you might want to go get a license. Why? Because if they catch you doing it, there's going to be penalties for that. If your promoter is using an unlicensed matchmaker, there's going to be penalties for that. Also, you may actually need to know something to keep fighters safe, right? Who knows? If you're not a licensed matchmaker, you may put a fight together and somebody can get killed. Because you're not licensed by the state to do it. Get a license. What's the problem? Get a license. Get a license. All that slick talk, man, that slick talk ain't flying all the time. Nobody want to do a lot of slick talk, man. A lot of slick talk. Hey, Thomas Hill says, salute to Bobo, So Deep, Barbara D, OZ Boxing 22, Cal T, Cal Coolett, Alan Johnson, Ray Davis, Jay Miller, Slick Talk. What is it? I'm sorry. Al, Ray Davis, Jeff Miller, Fahim Sator, Zion Love, Aisha, Mr. Pragmatic, TBE, and everybody else in the chat. Yes, sir. And my guy, Kamal Oz in the building. Thank you, brother, for the support. Said no need for PBC or Top Rank to defer to Canelo on Cinco de Mayo anymore. No one is interested in the Gordon Ramsay fight. Book Errol Thurman on May 4th. I agree 100% on that one. Book the fight, bro. I agree 100% on that. Book the fight. Book the fight on that one. Absolutely. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Who is Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury is a guy that everybody wanted to claim was the reason Deontay Wilder sold anything. And they were really geeked about him. And then after that, they could care less about him. Same way that they'll deal with everybody but Ryan Garcia. Because I don't believe if Ryan Garcia wins that fight, Ryan Garcia is going to be big. No doubt. I think a lot of those guys a lot of his fans will really rock with him if he wins that fight. No joke. And then everybody, all of a sudden, he'll be ducking Devin Haney right away. The second he wins that fight, he's ducking Devin Haney right in the next 15 minutes later, out come the videos. You're ducking me. You're ducking me, son. You're ducking me. Dog, I'm about to take this rematch and get this money. You know what I mean? Shout out to John. Hey, yeah. John, I haven't seen John Boy, man. I text John Boy. John Boy didn't return the message, man. John Boy must be under deep sedation. You know what I mean? He's probably sedated because of that car accident he had, man. I hope he's feeling better, man. I tried to check on him. I ain't hear nothing back. Mexican fans really don't mess with Ryan. I assume they will for this fight. I don't know. I haven't really done any type of survey on that one. Stay talking boxing and facts, but tank all way. Ryan ain't got nothing coming. Hey man, he got something coming. He got some money and a whooping. He got money and a whooping coming up is what he got coming up. Hey, thanks for the support. Kamal Oz. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, he got money and a whooping coming up from what I can see. But I'm not going to count him out, you know. I like Ryan Garcia, man. I really like the fact that Ryan Garcia is even willing to get in the fight, man. You know, and Oscar De La Hoya, say what you want about him. Throughout his entire career, he made fights. TBE is TBE Legends. And how much would you pay for Bud Ennis? $79.99. Much love in that super chat. Would I pay for all those other PBC pay-per-views? Because that's where the fight needs to happen. Like, man, I would pay whatever it is that the PBC would be willing to charge me for that fight. I ain't, because dog, for real, it'd be a good fight. I'll look forward to it. But hey, I'm not going to count him out neither. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to count him out. But at the same time, I got Gervonta winning that fight. I've been watching Gervonta fight, man. That dude is an animal, man. That is a very well-skilled, very well-rounded, and very, very dangerous fighter that can absolutely, positively knock your block off. You know what I mean? He can absolutely, positively knock your block off. And the fact that he can knock your block off and the fact that he can fight, and dude, if he's getting on the inside, it's a wrap. And honestly, man, I don't know, man. It just don't. Ryan Garcia, just my gut doesn't make sense to me, you know. And also, man, I want Tank to win. I'll be honest about that too. I want Tank to win that fight. I think it's great for boxing, and it keeps all these dudes, man, because you just really got some people that just, man, they really tear it with anything. They really tear it by American boxing. And these are people that are, I'm telling you, man, the United States is an immigrant nation, right? They act like it when it comes to boxing. They root for everybody but the Americans. Really, really happy to see Americans boxing not do well. Brag and boast about it. Will I be hosting the press conference today? No. I'm not going to host a press conference. Y'all can check out that press conference. King of Kings said Tank is also very well coached. Yeah, he is. He's a very, very good fighter, man. He's a very, very good fighter, bro. Very, very good fighter. Thomas still said Benjamin Edge is my man. That's cooler than Mickey Fricky Pack of Cool King. What it do, good people? I don't know what they talking about. Yeah, they're terrible, man. There's a bunch of guys that just, and another thing, man, there's a bunch of black YouTube channels doing this stuff. Like, man, yes, I'm tuning in. Rashad Jones for sure. Rashad Jones, yes, I am. No doubt about it, I'm going to tune in. Look, man, y'all can say, like, they just tear at the PBC and tear at the PBC and tear at the PBC. Ain't no way in the world y'all got inside sources inside the PBC like that. But getting mad in a minute if they trying to steal the PBC fighters right underneath their nose. Like, you really think, like, for real, do you really think that somebody is just going to let you steal their fighter right underneath their nose? Like, because, like, what? Dude, you already snatched Adrian Broner, and they were like, okay, now we know, okay, you got to, like, Martin, if it's a close fight, will we get a rematch? Yeah, for sure. Especially if it's a close fight where a lot of people make money, be easy. No doubt about it. If it's a close fight where a lot of people make money, for sure. Desperation and bad practice. I mean, and then you tell everybody in the world about it. Then you tell everybody about it. How about you just don't say nothing and watch? You don't have to say anything. If somebody says something and it's not accurate, let them not be accurate. You know what I mean? How many matchmakers do you know doing YouTube videos, telling everybody about the fights that you're trying to make? It's like you want to live in different worlds at the same time. You guys, I mean, for real, like, you can't live in all these different worlds at the same time. You can't be a promoter and a YouTube channel. And you can't be a promoter and a journalist. You know what I mean? And an opinion channel and a matchmaker and a trainer and a tax consultant. And you know what I mean? You can't do all of that at the same time. He said, Nonito and Rachel said, I know so much, but can't say ish. Because you know why? Because your job is getting fights. Dude, pick a job. Pick a job. In boxing, my job is to shoot the ish with boxing fans. That's my job. That's it. That's my job. What do? I get together with Taylor Bangar and Josh Riley and Rashida Jones, Rashad Jones and Bobo and Thomas Hill and the Rise podcast, and we talk about what's going on in the boxing ring, in the boxing news. You give me your opinion, I give you my opinion, and we have an ongoing dialogue. That's what it is. I cannot do that and be a journalist. You can't. They are not the same function. They are diametrically opposed functions. You cannot do that and be involved in behind-the-scenes negotiations and screw the behind the scenes, because to them, there ain't no scene. It's a meeting in a room. Like even the comment, all this conversation about behind the scenes. What scene? These guys are not behind the scenes. They're on the phone. They're on the phone. They get together at a bar. They sit down and talk. That's what they're doing. They're organizing fights, and all of that stuff is out in the open to everybody that's involved. What people are trying to do, hey, thank you, Joshua Riley. I don't even understand why people I just don't get it. I don't get it. Pick what you're doing. You can't do everything at the same time. You can't. You can't. And you keep trying, I'm telling you, the frying is going to continue. Cal Cooler said, in the ring with Nonito and Donaire, a fake account. I have a 10-year-old. Say it without showing their face. Promise nobody will track you. Oh, create a fake account and have a 10-year-old say it without showing their face. I promise nobody will track you. Hey, man, you know they be doing that now. You know they be doing that. They be all up in there. Do that. Ghost account. You know what I mean? It's like boxers. That's what I'm saying. It's like boxers doing that. Like, man, look, dude, people are going to talk about you. That's their job. You do yours. I'm not going to get in a ring and punch anybody in the face. You get in the ring and punch somebody in the face. That's your job. I'm going to talk about you punching somebody in the face. Don't get it twisted. You do that in any other area, you start causing yourselves problems. I worked as a consultant for a long time. Worked with consultants for a long time. You know when they get fired? When they start confusing themselves with the customer. Once you start acting like that secretary sitting at that desk is not your customer, and you start getting cocky and you start treating them rudely, all of a sudden, dude, you get a call from your boss and there's all kind of problems on the project. And before you know it, they're building cases to get rid of you. Because why? They want to get rid of you. No joke. Stop doing it. Pick it. Pick one. That's why people try. Well, do you want to be a manager? No, I do not. Which is Manager Marty. Dude, Manager Marty, I like Manager Marty. I listen to that. I like Manager Marty. Manager Marty knows what he's talking about. And it is plainly obvious that he does. Plainly obvious that he does. Leave him alone. I'm not debating. I'm not going in and back and forth with Nonito and Rachel Donaire. Hey, champ, how you see the fight between Inouye and Fulton play out? I see it. I got Steve Fulton Jr. by a decision. I got him by a decision. Yeah, I see you, Ray Davis. It's like you're gonna make a star out of somebody. And you didn't mean to. You're gonna make a star. Y'all making stars out of people you didn't mean to. Hey, Z-Side Bud demanding 50-50 versus Errol, like Amy Schumer holding out to force Netflix to offer her equal pay for a comedy show with Marcus Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. Both are ridiculous. Move on, Errol. Oh, yeah, you're not getting the Martin Lawrence. You're not getting the Eddie Murphy money for a comedy special. God, can't even imagine how much money they would pay him. I can't even imagine how much money they would pay him, Kamal Oz. Hey, bro, thank you to the yellows. Thank you to the red yesterday in the super chat. Thank you guys so much for supporting the chat. It really, really does mean a lot. Thank you. It really, 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 really does. Cal, trust me, you don't think when I knew Fulton Inouye was done, I wanted to say something. Yeah, you can't say it. And here's another thing. Let me attest to this. I knew it was done. I knew it was done. And do you know how I knew it was done? Because I had a conversation with somebody that said they knew it was done. Did I say it was done? No. No, I didn't. Why? Because they're just letting me know so that I don't say anything like, it's not done, it's never going to happen. Discretion. And on top of it, dude, man, I'm telling you, you guys are making people look so bad. Y'all making people look bad. Basic, because you think what you're saying, you're defending, you defend yourselves. But in the midst of defending yourself, you expose a bunch of other people. There's no reason for anybody to know, why the Jaron Ennis, and there's no reason for me to know that. But I know it. And guess what it is? Showtime told, because BLK Prime was offered it and didn't want it. Why? Because they wouldn't make any money. That's why the fight didn't happen. That's why. Or better yet, that's why the fight got shut down. Because BLK Prime told Showtime no. I shouldn't know that. But I know that. Why? Because people said it. You guys are... I know that. It's not on Jaron Ennis. If anybody, it's on BLK Prime. And why? Because BLK Prime doesn't want to lose money, because Showtime offered them, said, yeah, I just need all the money from the fight. Showtime is not going to give without it making it worth their while. What's going on, Timothy Stoudemire? They're not going to give one of their biggest young stars that they're building over there to BLK Prime to potentially lose. If you're not going to recoup their money for them, they're going to do everything they can not to do that. So the gig was up once Boziana said, we got to talk to Showtime. Well, why do you need to talk to Showtime? Because you're offering me something. Because you're making a deal, you're offering me something. And I've got a partner. I already have an agreement with somebody. So if you want to get it done, I will make the agreement, but you got to talk to my partner. You got to talk to my partner. Why wouldn't he do that? That's what you're supposed to do. But that's a duck? Oh, but that's a duck. That's not a duck. That's not a duck. And BLK Prime doesn't even have Terence Crawford signed to boot. They do not have the ability to a fight. He's not signed with them. Rachel Donaire said, hey, come on, Oz said, Steve has been banned. Steve, I've been banned from PBC events because I'm an insanely biased Golden Boy employee. Kim said Al was blocking Fulton Inouye. Quiet on Conor Ben suing BBBOC because they recognize VADA. Oh, by the way, shout out to the British Boxing Board of Control for saying that they're going to change their rules over there. Dude, bring integrity back to the UK, because that's where it was residing most prominently, was in the UK. Until big money entered the fray with Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. All of a sudden, they're shopping. They're a UK fighter. They're shopping a UK fighter around the world to see how he can get out of a drug suspension. Much love in that super chat. Nonito and Rachel said BLK Prime is known for tampering with live contracts. That is what that is. That is what that is. That's what that is. No, I don't mean to yell at you, Nate, Rachel, but that's what that is. You're tampering with somebody's contract. and it doesn't have to be in writing. And guess what? I really wish I saw T. Orlando Pearson, because T. Orlando Pearson will give me the Georgia standard for it at least. The question is whether or not you have reason to believe that he is under an agreement. So when somebody asks you about your contract, what's your contract? Why would Bozy tell him? My contract with them is my business, is what my contract with them is. Mike, hey, what's your contract with him? I'm not telling you what my agreement is. I'm going to bring in the guy that I got an agreement with into this conversation, though, so he doesn't think I'm not loyal. And because my fighter has not made it yet, my fighter is just now getting on. We're trying to get him to headline his own card and to get more fights. And this is the guy with the money. No. See, I'm telling you, man. Telling you. And see, it's only going to work and it actually didn't work for like 3 people. Isn't it the third person? It's the third person it didn't work for. It didn't work for Ivan Redcash. It didn't work for Hank Lundy. And again, where's Hank Lundy from? Hank Lundy's from Philadelphia. And he works out at Bozy's gym. I know I've seen that man in Bozy Ennis's gym. I know I've seen him working in Bozy Ennis's gym on tapes, on videos. I know I've seen that. So people going into gyms, approaching fighters in gyms under the guise of being media, and then you're going to use your media access to start tampering with people's contracts? Non-disclosure and confidentiality. Boots is signed to Duncan as a promoter and Showtime as a network. And everybody knows it. And everybody knows that. Acting, watch, here's the thing. Acting as if I didn't know that. Dude, yes, y'all do. Yeah, first of all, yeah, you do. I'm born and raised in Philly. That's what's up, keys to the game. Nah, man. Y'all need to come on. And it ain't everybody else's fault. It's just not, that stuff right there is funny business. I would never get into that. I'm telling you, man, I don't. That is tortious interference with contractual and business relations and cats, and for a lot of money too. Taking advantage of relationships. Yeah, but you got to establish your relationship for that reason. That's why if you deal with a politician and you're their friend, and then you start crossing over from being a friend to being somebody that is, I don't want to be a friend anymore. I want to be a business partner. Well, exactly how are they supposed to treat you? As a business partner or as a friend? And I've made that mistake. I've made that mistake before. But it's a very, very risky thing. You know what I mean? It's a risky thing. But at the end of the day, Jaron Ennis did not duck Terence Crawford, because BLK Prime took their offer back from Showtime. Because Showtime said, if you want it, pay for it. And now let me ask you a question. If you have an interest in something, you have a car. You own a car. You own a car. And somebody wants to drive your car. And they want to drive your car indefinitely. And you tell them, hey, man, if you want it, pay for it. If you want it, pay for it. What's wrong with that? You want it, pay for it. How much does it cost? It costs, I'll tell you what, I'll take all of the proceeds from the fight you make. Because what I think is you don't have enough money to pay for it. However, I'll tell you what I think that's going to do. You're going to sell about 15,000 pay-per-views over on BLK Prime at $40 a pop. How much was Terence Crawford's last fight? How much 1.3? How much money do you think you're going to make? So you can pay me all your proceeds and you can pay the fighters. It's not going to make sense for you. It's not going to make sense for them. That's why it didn't happen. And that's out of the words of people involved from the BLK Prime side. Okay? And by the way, the guys from YSM Sports Media that talked about it, they didn't say anything different. They literally agreed with everything that was said. What they said, yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. And then what they said was, but here, after the meeting took place, Stephen Espinoza called Terence Crawford himself, and he didn't hear anything else from it. Now, why would they know that? Because that's a conversation that Bozy had. Bobo said, Tank, because why? Because Jaron, Ennis, and those guys wanted the fight. So they said, look, if BLK Prime won't take the fight, they won't pay for the fight. Will Showtime pay for the fight? We take the fight. And Stephen Espinoza, from what they said, did their due diligence. He said, Fanon, that's what a broker is for, plausible deniability. Hey, I mean, you know what I mean? But no, it's not even plausible deniability anymore. It's not even plausible deniability anymore because they had that until people started talking. Now they don't have it. The only issue is there's no damages associated with it because they walked away from it. All Boziana said is that they had a conversation with BLK Prime. That's it. That's it. There was nothing there at that point in time, but there became something as people continued to talk. Bobo said Tank versus Ryan and Plant versus David Benavidez are premium fights. Fans wanted for years. Inouye and Fulton is pound for pound fight. We didn't expect predictions this week. This weekend, for this weekend, I got David Benavidez beating Caleb Plant. And who else is on that card? For this weekend, who's this weekend? For this weekend, it is. I got Tony Harrison beating. I don't really know, man. I don't know. I don't want to make a prediction for that fight because I'm rocking with Tony Harrison. And I think Tony Harrison is the better fighter, and I think Tony Harrison will pull that fight out. I think that, man, just like Ryan Garcia with Tank, I applaud Tim Tszyu for taking that fight, not sitting around, not waiting for Jermell to get over the injury. I respect that. Larry Wilkes in the building. Some of these dudes really want to do it, bro. Some of these dudes really want to do it. Thank you for the support in the chat today. Thank you, guys, so much. Spence versus Thurman on the same card as Tank? Never. Who's the undercard? Spence is not an undercard fighter, bro. Can't happen. Spence is not an undercard fighter. And Gervonta is not an undercard fighter. Who's the main event in that? Tank, because the undercard, because of the second guy on the card, has more fans right now, I think, Ryan Garcia. But don't lunch on Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. as a fight, man. Dude, people are acting like that fight is not a real fight that people are going to be interested in because they steady hating on people. But again, Larry Wilkins, thank you for putting some color in the chat today. It really, really does matter. As you know, whenever we talk about Canelo, we're donating time to boxing, just so you know. Nah, co-main ain't nothing but it's the second to last fight. Co-main just means that you're they're not both co-mains. I'm the main, you're the co-main. You know what I mean? Nah. The more applicable term should be main assistant to the main. Not assistant main event, assistant to the main event. G, good morning, OG. How are you and the fan doing? We doing well, bro. We doing well. Just out here dying because we talking about Canelo, the biggest draw in boxing that nobody wants to talk about. You know what I mean? The biggest name in boxing that nobody cares about. The fight whose fights nobody wants to see or are interested in, including his own fans. Don't lie. Only time y'all want to talk about that dude is when somebody's talking bad about him. You know what I mean? That's it. You like the abusive husband that don't treat his wife right, but if anybody tries to hit on her, you just want to, she starts talking to somebody else, y'all want to get all mad about it. You know what I mean? Gonna be a good fight this weekend too. Yeah, man, we had good fights last weekend. We got good fights this weekend. So I'm amped. Actually, the weekend before that, there was an event with Tommy Fury. With Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. I enjoyed seeing Jake Paul lose, even though I got to tell you, on the Jake Paul thing, Jake Paul is on there. We're on. I'm telling you, that is the vacuum in boxing. I don't think, and I listen to somebody who I really do not care much for because you be talking sideways a lot, but whatever. Very bright guy, though. I got to tell you, talk sideways to me, and I ain't got a lot of time for that. However, I do understand the dude is very, what can I say? He's insightful. He understands his boxing, and he's a very, very bright guy. No doubt about it. Very bright guy, insightful, all of that good stuff. Just said something, just started talking sideways to me. And you know what it is. I don't care. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people I got respect for, and I can appreciate where you come from. But if I don't want to be around you, I don't want to be around from you because I don't like you talking ish to me. You know what I mean? But that said, made great observations about all this talk about TikTok. And how people were ridiculing the promotion on TikTok of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. And when I heard that criticism at first, I thought to myself, man, you got to be kidding me. Hold on one second. TikTok there's a billion people on TikTok. There's a billion people on TikTok. $1.9 billion on Facebook. 2.2 billion on YouTube. Instagram is 1.4 billion. TikTok is 100 billion. Snapchat is 750 million. Pinterest doesn't count, and Twitter is 300 million. Okay? Why do you need to go on a 90-city tour when everybody that has your fight is on one of those platforms and you're inundating them with conversations about it on a regular basis? Get Antoine the Great. Good morning, Fanon. Trying to listen while on jury duty. Peace and blessings, brother. Man, peace and blessings to you, bro. Thank you for your service, which I try to get out of every time. They ain't never going to let me on no jury. Never. YouTube is the largest trafficking app. No, I don't know what trafficking app means, Jay Miller. But if you're talking about monthly active users for social media platforms, the biggest is Facebook. The second biggest is YouTube. The third biggest is Instagram. And then after that is TikTok. And TikTok got 1 billion. Instagram's got 1.4 billion. YouTube's got 2.2 billion. Facebook's got 1.9 billion. Probably a lot of dead accounts on YouTube, though. I mean, probably a lot of dead accounts on Facebook. Who knows? They duplicate so many accounts on Facebook. Facebook might have half of that because there's so many duplicate ones. But why wouldn't you use TikTok and YouTube and Instagram to promote your fight when everybody has it in their pocket and gets notifications? I mean, it's like what do you think they should take? Do you think they should use a billboard or something? You want him to buy up billboards? What sense does that make, man? You know? Hold on one second. Bill collectors that ring my phone. So yeah, man. It doesn't make any sense, man. These guys are doing exactly what they need to do. And they're doing it very, very, very well, in my opinion. Bone in the building. What's going on, man? What's up, good brother? Hey, I'm good, man. Can't complain, but you know what it is. Every time we see a DJ, boom. DJ keep playing that song, keeping me dancing all night long. What's going on with your Bone? He said, don't let me in there, not guilty. Oh, you're not. Or, I don't know. Don't let me on no civil one. And don't let me have no time on my hands. I got some hands. Dude, I don't care. Let me tell you something, dog. We gonna get, if they was trying to convict somebody that I didn't think was right, you're not going to convince me. If that is not beyond a reasonable doubt, and I got a reasonable doubt, bro, we can sit here and talk all day. And tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that, y'all going to be taking a long time. Because I don't bend an opinion easy. Heather said, Fanon, you've been hilarious these past few days. Thank you, Heather E. I appreciate you. Thank you. They appealing to the fan base of both fighters, Fanon. We all know that both are heavily followed on social media platforms, but especially King Ray. I don't believe his. I think he bought a lot, but it is a lot, though. It is a lot. You know what I mean? It is a lot. And the whole extroverted thing works. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to see the fight. I want to see the fight. But you guys aren't, man, you guys are tripping. Like, you can't be everything, man. Arrogance, man. The arrogance. Oh, man, for real. Dude, I've met some arrogant people in my life. I mean, arrogant people in my life, man. God, dog, some of y'all are arrogant, man. Some of y'all are, I mean, for real arrogant. For real. Confidence is a good thing, but my goodness gracious. Y'all don't know everything, man. Jay Alive forever. Thank you, man. Salute to the best boxing channel on YouTube. Appreciate you, man. For now, do you think we could have a trilogy with Grind? No, I don't. No, I do not. No, I do not think we're going to get a trilogy out of that. I don't think we're going to get two, but that's just my opinion. I don't think we're going to get two. I think we're going to cap out at two, to tell you the truth. Barnes is doing good against Tank until he started moving straight back, something Ryan does regularly. Jay Miller, I thought he was getting beat up. Said, dang, they want 7K plus K for a good seat. Crazy. Yeah, that's why they didn't do it. Once again, that's why people were saying, oh, it's going to be at Allegiant Stadium. Why would they put that in a stadium? You got 80,000 seats. You got 60,000 seats. That's going to drip. You're not going to be able to charge $7,000 a seat. No, dude, the price for that thing is going to be through the roof. Through the roof. And that's another thing. Gervonta Davis is going to get the decision. Because you're not going to be able to repeat that with Ryan Garcia. You'll be able to repeat that with Gervonta. Hey, Ray Davis said, I'm enjoying the chat. Smash the like button for Brother Fanon and these lethal injections of boxing talk. Thank you, brother. Ray Davis is the champ of the chat today. Thank you, brother. And thank you so much, Jamal Davis, for keeping it rolling, bro. Appreciate you, man, for sponsoring this section of the live stream conversation we got going on. Barrios, yeah, Barrios is getting beat up, bro. Dude, Barrios is getting beat up, man. He was definitely landing them shots. He was doing some work. Don't get me wrong. I definitely saw him land a couple body shots, like a double, 2 shots to the body that looked like Tank had to be like, ooh, I felt that. You know what I mean? He looked like, ooh, I felt that. But right back down to the beating. He went right back to the beating. You know what I mean? He went right back to the beating. Barrios getting his A whipped and oh! bro, man. Look, man. Devin Haney ducking Gervonta, bro. You know you my dude. Man, Devin Haney ducked Gervonta, dog. Man, he stone cold ducked him. Stone cold ducked him. Stone cold ducked him. In Devin Haney world. Stone cold ducked him because he left Showtime. Stone Cold left him because he didn't stay with Showtime. If Jaron Boots Ennis ducked Terence Crawford because Jaron Boots Ennis refused to make himself, put him at risk of losing a Showtime contract, isolating himself with Showtime, and getting sued by his promoter, Cameron Duncan, and Showtime for breach of contract, then Devin Haney most definitely ducked Gervonta Davis by going over there to the zone. Ducked him. Ducked him. Ducked him. Stone Cold ducked him. Hey, facts for 9. He should have stayed with Showtime if he won. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Thomas Hill. You should have stayed with Showtime if you wanted to fight. You went to a network that he wasn't on. You took the easy route. Hey, dog, that's a duck, bro. That's a duck. Now, I'm telling y'all, man, I told you about those rules. That's a duck. Now, do I think it's a duck? No. But do y'all think it's a duck? Yes. Y'all ducking. Y'all straight ducking. Listen, I have to agree with the statement. Sorry, Dave, you my boy, but that's the talks. I'm telling you, it's a duck. If Jaron Ennis just ducked because he went some other way for whatever reason, but he had another option. Devin Haney had another option. Sign with the PBC and get that fight. Stay with Showtime and get that fight. What's this? Hey, Matthew Thomas in the building. Thank you for the rare super chats today. Appreciate y'all. Y'all been supporting the heavy lately. So thank you for whatever it is today. Thank you. Matthew Thomas said, "Morning, sir. This month has been the winter barbecue of false narratives. Continue to be a barbecueologist." No worries, man. That's what the job is. Not to make them up, but to get rid of them, bro. Bill Haney told Shakur they can get it. Yeah, sure he did. Let's see the fight. Let's see the fight. First of all, y'all need to stop acting like Lomachenko ain't no real fight. I'm going to tell you again. Y'all better stop being so confident. I'm telling you, you all better hope that little Ukrainian don't get up inside, don't get up and do Deb dirty. You better hope. You better hope it don't look easier, that it don't look easier than you think it is, that it don't look don't look easier than it really is. You better hope he can't find a way to make Devin fight for 12 rounds. You better hope. You better hope he don't find a way that he don't switch it up on you and be like, "Look, bro, we got a Manny Pacquiao Keith Thurman moment coming up here. We got a Manny Keith Thurman moment coming up here." You better hope. All that easy money stuff y'all talking. All that garbage you talking. A little support for the king of dabble. Thank you. Hey, Cal Cooler, thank you, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Thank you, man. It means a lot, man. Seriously. We gotta keep it raw. Thank you, sir. So a little support for the king of the dabble. I dabble in negativity. I do. I'll dabble. I dabble since y'all keep my name in my mouth. Since you keep my name in y'all's mouths, and I'll jump in the middle of it. I don't. Hey, it is what it is. I'll dabble in some negativity real quick. I will, and I'm gonna tell you, y'all better leave manager Marty alone. Y'all better leave Rachel Donaire and them people alone, man. I'm trying to told you. Haney deserves a point taken for holding. Don't be surprised if they don't hit him with one. Holding, stop holding. Because guess what? All that clinching ain't in the rule book that I know of. All that clinching, oh man, like Mark Magsayo, Lord have mercy, man. Mark Magsayo was holding. Hey man, and guess in the refs, you're holding. And Lomachenko ain't that easy to hold, bro. You know what Lomachenko going to be doing? Lomachenko going to be looking like trying to jerk his hands out of there and do all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I ain't starting up with nobody, bro. I ain't starting nobody with nobody. I leave everybody alone. Y'all better leave them people alone, though. When you got more to lose, you leave them alone, bro. I leave people alone. A big holding indeed, Ox Hill. And for now, hey, by the way, bro, you can get up out of here, low blow, L blow. Y'all, you can skip it, bro. Cats be mentioning my name, so it is what it is. I lied. Let me tell you what I lied about. I lied about, watch this. I lied about Jaron Ennis being offered a Terence Crawford fight. I lied about that. Even though I never said it, I lied about that. I made it up. Even though people now point to exactly what I said, which was what? That Jaron Ennis said he would go to BLK Prime to fight Terence Crawford. He would fight him in his own backyard. He doesn't care. But live out there on YouTube is a YouTube short of me of me specifically by name being called a liar. So you can kick rocks. I owe you nothing. Not nothing. I follow the rules. If the rule is you can free willing name me, dog, so be it. Matthew Thomas says, since you dabbling, did you see Eminem barbecue last night? Matthew Thomas. I was educated. You never lied, OG. You can't tell who flagged your page. I don't know why. Because it's a lie, Powerhouse Watson. It's a flat out lie. And saying that I lied about something I never said is another lie. It is what it is. You never know. And you can get mad at me all you want. That man did not do what he's accused of. And people think they have really big platforms and it doesn't matter. And I've been telling everybody on YouTube, we do not have big platforms. We do not have a big. I do not have a big platform. I have 100,000 subscribers. Did I just tell you how many monthly viewers there are on YouTube? 2.2 billion. What is 100,000 out of 2.2 billion? It is nothing. What is 10 million out of 2.2 billion? It is nothing to them. Nothing. You are not a blip on the radar. You're not a blip. Not a blip. Not really about your opinion. They're jealous of your audience, super chat contributions, and quality of content. Look, man, people went all off the block on me about 2 years ago. I don't know you nothing. And I flat out told anybody and everybody who listen, I don't need you. But I ain't never lied to them. And I helped people. And I treated people well. Not perfect. So I don't owe you anything. And I grew without all of y'all. Matter of fact, I grew a lot faster when I didn't have to deal with people anymore. Literally. My channel I got 2.5 times the number of subscribers that I had than when I had to talk to anybody. All I need is y'all. Powerhouse Watson, Cal Coolit, John Bowie, Akilo Netter, Ox Steel. Y'all don't faze me. I don't need you. I try to be a nice community partner. Other cats out here primping like they're God. I'm not big. You guys keep trying to make me big. I'm not big. I'm not big. I get recognized every once in a while, but that's it. But I get recognized by you. No joke. Cats started coming at me over Devin Haney. They started coming at me really, really heavy in an orchestrated attempt to run my name in the ground over Devin Haney. I ain't never come out with the details of it. I ain't never put anybody on the spot. I just said I'm out. And then it got switched from I'm out to I got thrown out. Thrown out of what? It's my channel. You can't throw me out my channel. How? I don't know you nothing, but I know how some of y'all are. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all really good dudes. No joke. 78's a good dude. And I'll say his name specifically. Good dude. Black Fight Fan TV, good dude. No doubt about it. Good dude. I like those guys very, very much. Don't talk to him. Got nothing but respect for him. But look, man, y'all can kiss my behind. I know what the deal is. The deal is this. We talking boxing. It's supposed to be just us having fun talking about boxing. Some people want to piggyback into greatness off the back of boxing conversations. That's a bait and switch. I'm not baiting and switching you. I am a boxing conversation. Hey, yo, Fanon, you got to stop defending the man manager just because you got something. Man, I can do it. First of all, I can do whatever I want to do. And I don't have anything with him. And you tripping. I got everything that all y'all got. Thank you for your money. You better believe I got everything that everybody on YouTube got. Everything. There is nobody that watches videos that do not watch me at some point in time in boxing on this platform, which is the biggest boxing platform. I have everything that I want, which is what counts. But you can say what you want. I'm not going to let you fry some guy that didn't do anything wrong that I listened to. Sorry. I'm big enough to keep y'all from getting away with it. I'm not big. I'm big enough. I'm big enough to debunk you. I'm big enough to piss off Terence Crawford. I'm big enough to piss off Errol Spence. I'm big enough to piss off Devin Haney and Bill Haney. I'm big enough to bust you for lying on cats. Why? Because we're not going to have, I have to live, relatively speaking, in that situation. If you tell me that you know who flagged you, then and I just sit there and say, okay, well, I don't know, I will be lying. And I will also put myself at risk for you lying on me. You're not going to lie on me with that lie. I'm going to tell everybody, hey, mama, that's a lie. You can't have it. You can't do it. So instead of questioning me and why I say you can't do it, ask them why they did it. Why? Nobody can do that. You can go to channels that got 1 million subscribers. They will ask them. Go ask them. Can they see it? The answer is no. YouTube tells you that your flagging and your complaint is anonymous. YouTube says that, but YouTube's lying. I'm lying. Channels with 750,000 subscribers that said that they're lying too. No. How about you go ask the people that said it why you lie about that? Why? Because there is no question about it. So you want your $5 worth of it. How about you go ask other people why they lied about it? I didn't defend anybody on anything. All I said was, we got to stop this. Stop acting like because people did it to me. The first big fallout I ever had on YouTube was somebody claiming that I had flagged them. And I said, you don't know if I flagged you. I didn't flag you. But you cannot flag someone for slander. You can't even do it. So why are you saying you can? People are not stupid. But if they don't, I dare any one of you right now to flag me for slander. Do it. You can't. So why'd you say you can? That's not me defending anybody, clown. That's me defending myself ahead of time before somebody comes around there with that on me. And then, like they did, tell a bunch of people that I make up things and that I am lying. Okay? I care about my reputation to an extent on YouTube. If you call me a liar, prove it. If I call you a liar, I'm going to prove it. And I proved it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Thank you for your money, though, clown. I was called a liar. Not 2 days before that, I was called a liar. Because it was said that I said something I never said. Ever. And by the way, the person that accused me of it did a video about the same subject the day after I did a video about the same subject. So they knew, in my opinion, they knew that I didn't lie because they had reported on the same story. That's their credibility problem, not mine. I will tell you in a minute if what you said about me is true. Oh, Fanon took 6 months out because he had a mental health issue. Yes. I was stressed to the gills. and I needed time out because I have dealt with those issues in the past. I don't give a Sam's, a rat's ass what you think about me. Enough to lie to you like that. Why would I? So what? Yes, my mama knows it. My daddy knows it. My best friends know about it. My wife knows about it. My kids know about it. My next door neighbors knew about it. Ask, hey, how you doing, man? Oh, I'm doing a lot better. I feel a lot better. Why would I care? Why would I sit there? Oh, I'm gonna lie to everybody on YouTube about it. No, thank you. Tell the truth, shame the devil. So we killed all that noise and we went back to talking boxing. So when it's your time to admit the truth about yourself, admit it. Because now I can tell you, admit it. I'll admit it. Will you? Or are you going to stay right about everything you say forever? When your fighter ducks somebody, are you just going to make up a bunch of excuses why it doesn't count as a duck? When it counts that for everybody else, you said it was a duck. But for this guy, it's not a duck. It's a special circumstance for him. When your guy loses a fight and another guy proves he's better, are you just going to sit there and always come up with a reason for why your guy lost? Oh, he cheated. Oh, the scorecards robbed me. Are you going to be like the Kovalev fans, or excuse me, the anti-Andre Ward fans? When Andre Ward knocks that dude out and proves he's the better fighter, you're just going to sit on oh, I didn't lose. He cheated. When you don't get your way, are you going to lie on the PBC going out of business? Oh, all my sources say they're going out of business. They'll be out by the end of the year. And then instead of saying, oh, well, that didn't go right. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. You just come up with another subject or come up with a reason why you weren't really wrong. Right? I don't care, dude. As long as God gives me the ability to be supported by y'all, and I can healthy enough to do this, I don't have to worry about none of those dudes. Because trust me, they're going to walk off a cliff. I'm watching you walk right towards that cliff. That's a credibility cliff right there. You can fool some of the people all of the time. All of the people some of the time. You can't fool all the people all the time. And once somebody starts getting you on that, you're in a lot of trouble. Because they're going to be like, okay, well, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this. I gave them the benefit of the doubt on that. Gave him the benefit of the doubt on that. I'm sorry, man. At this point in time, I don't know what I can do. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt no more. And they just go away. And they just go away. Go away. Oh, Matthew Thomas said, I stopped what I was doing and froze in place. MM is a real one. He's coming with verifiable facts and education. Class in session thanks to the teacher. Thank you. And these are guys, dude, that guy got a lot bigger. His influence grew. Not because people are hating, because he offered somebody the truth. I'm telling you. And you can like it or you can lump it. I don't care. Y'all don't support me anyway. Whatever. Thank you for your $5, though. Thank you for another $5, brother. I'm not reading that. Thank you for that next $5. What? I don't know nothing. You know who the man on YouTube is? Nobody. 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 I do the same views as almost everybody. Everybody. You know who runs YouTube boxing? Boxers. Boxers do. Errol Spence does. Terence Crawford does. Jaron Ennis does. What's going on, King? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you, brother. Don't hiccup on it this morning, brother. Don't hiccup on it. Don't hiccup on it. Skits, that's cool. Yet y'all, a ton of other videos get the same views, steady making. I don't know, bro, because people are talking about him, Rick Timms. That's what he said. I don't know. I just laugh at the whole thing. I wish the whole thing would go away. People who take shots at people take shots back. It's what it is. Personally, this is what I say. It ain't none of my business. That's why I don't mention people's names. But you guys come floating around here, bro. Trust me, you'll get an answer. I don't wish anybody any ill will, bro. For now, you keep it 100. Appreciate keep what you're doing, my brother. No worries, Ohio. Thank you, brother. Ohio Star Lyrics. I appreciate you, bro. Soda Black said, Fanon, did the Russell brothers turn down a championship fight for the fight on the undercard on the same event? I don't know, man. I keep hearing that, man. I keep hearing that, but I haven't. I don't know what that. Did he turn down a fight? I don't know. Justin Hawkins in the bill say, good morning to you, Fanon, in the chat. I'm blessed to see. Oh, yeah, happy birthday, brother. Much love in the super chat. Look, bro, I'm going to tell you in a minute, I ain't tripping. I don't know. Y'all bring that stuff to me, and I'm like, whatever. But if you mention my name, I'll speak on it. I'll speak on what I spoke on. That's it for me. That's it. It is. Hey, man, much love in that Cash App, brother, to my guy, Ray Davis, with the I don't know where it went. Oh, with the $2 hour for accidentally running to EJ at 7-Eleven in Texas. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you for that Cash App, brother. Thank you for your support, bro. You know what I mean? Whatever, bro. But here's something else about it. Happy birthday. Dude, they did it too. Dude, he wouldn't be the first person to do it. Yes, yes, yes. How long have y'all been watching YouTube? I've been on YouTube for a long time now, bro. I'm telling you right now. They grew off of beefs. Beefs. There's a bunch of guys that grew up off of beefs. So what you mad at him for? Don't get mad at him for doing what everybody, a bunch of other people did. They did the same thing. The same thing. Dog, don't be a hypocrite now. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite. Blessings you for now. We all go through some things in life. Keep your head up and keep your stride, man. Always put God first. Yeah, no worries, Rod Strokes. Dude, I'm good, man. My life is excellent. No doubt, bro. Nah, bro, I'm telling you about YouTube channels that have grown themselves off beefs. That's how they got put on to begin with. That's how guys got put on to begin with. That dude ain't doing nothing different than a bunch of people have done. Do you know how many channels got 2, 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers making videos about me? Do you know how many guys are running around trying to start beefs on channel all the time? I can go after channel after channel after channel that did that, including the people that are getting it done to them now. When they started beefing with people. It's not new. They did it too. That's not, dude, what you get, you get. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you started beefing with people and you grow, and then somebody starts beefing with you, and then they grow, that's part of the beefing community. They do that stuff. I don't do it. I don't do it. And don't tell me that that doesn't happen, because I was there the whole time. I watched it. Anyway, these guys trying to battle rap mentality in the boxing game is lame. Yeah, that's what it is. There's a lot of people who are doing that stuff. Anyway, man, back to boxing. Yeah, it's not quality content, but dude, look, listen to what people are saying, bro. There are all kind of people that are doing that. They do diss videos. They're just not telling you that they're doing diss videos. They're doing diss videos. They're just not saying they're doing diss videos, but they're doing it. Man, I could go into the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. I can go into the whole thing. Dude, that's why I'm telling you, one of the dudes that I respect the absolute most in YouTube, even though we don't get I ain't talked to this dude in years. I respect 78 Sports TV because that's something he don't do. And was very adamant about never doing and could easily have done. Never did it. It's always like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, it's why that's the number one thing I like about those dudes. They don't do that stuff. They ride off their own. But don't act like everybody ain't doing it and point to one guy when other people did the same thing. No joke. Beef may not be quality, but it's always popular. I mean, it's got a quality to it. It's got an abrasive content. It's got an abrasive nature to it. I see friends or associate turns into enemies in the YouTube world. Man, ain't none of these dudes enemies, man. We just talking boxing, man. Just people make too much of it because of the influence and the effect that it can get, especially if you're trying to use it as a stepping stone to something else. I'm not trying to use this as a stepping stone. I'm right where I want to be. You know? Yeah, dude's like, man, that's a good dude. He don't have to like me, could never stand me. I will always respect that dude for that particular standpoint, if nothing else. Not like that. You know what I mean? The dudes, they're just not like that. And I appreciate that in them. But anyway, y'all pull me into it. I'm going to say my piece. It is what it is. But anyway, who y'all got in this fight with Monster Inoue and Steve Fulton Jr.? Let me answer that question for the 35th time today. For now, what do you think of Boots and Ugas? That's the fight I want. That would be a that is the perfect graduation fight for Jaron Ennis, is Yordenis Ugas. It's the perfect graduation. It's the perfect graduation fight. Perfect graduation fight for him. Love that fight. Love that fight. Hope it happens. Honestly, man, I want to be more into the mindset of the fights that can happen. And to a degree, what I want to happen. Ugas versus Jaron Ennis can happen. And I do believe most likely will happen. Most likely will happen. Great fight. Way top, perfect. One of the perfect fights for him is Ugas. I like that. I wish Danny Garcia would still at 147. But I know more than likely Danny Garcia and Ugas are not going to fight one another. But I would absolutely positively love it, if they did. Errol and Jaron Ennis could be at 154, depending on how it all plays out. Could be the Errol Terence Crawford fight that we were looking for. It's just so unfortunate that Terence Crawford just either wasn't hungry enough, either that he's not hungry enough or he's not ambitious enough to go get that fight done. To get out of the idea, because I don't want to be insulting towards him, but it's either that he wasn't hungry enough or he wasn't ambitious enough to really take advantage of that situation, bro. Akilo Neto, I'm talking about when a lot of content creators came on Money's Live and Fanon was on it also. I wasn't on Money's Live. I haven't been on Money's. I don't think I was ever on Money Brown's channel. Maybe some years ago. You talking about everything boxing? That? Yeah, bro, I had a drink and I was like, man, I can't take no more of this. I can't lie, dude. That right there, that was my bad. That will never happen again. I just kind of lost my cool. I couldn't take it anymore. Couldn't take it anymore. Because that lie was going to get put on that dude. And I don't care what you say, that's a lie. That man did not do that. I would put, like I said, and I put money on it. And y'all ain't nobody take me on my bet. Ain't nobody took. I got $1,000 to 100. Anybody wants to take that bet? I got $1,000 up against 10. Okay, $1,000 against 10. If you win, I'll pay you $1,000. If I win, you pay me 10, and make a public apology for lying. Nobody took me up on that bet. Nobody ever will take me up on that bet. Ray Davis said, Fanon, enlightening the chat is like fresh way to shine light on a silly topic like last one. Moving on to boxing talk. Exactly, bro. I mean, but look, dude, sometimes you got to pay a little self-defense ahead of time. You're not gonna pull that on me. I promise you're not gonna pull that on me. We got some good fights coming up. David and Caleb, Tank, Crying, Ryan, Devin, Loma, Cool Boy, Inouye. Yeah, man, a lot of great fights, no doubt, man. A lot of great fights. Lot of great fights. What do you guys think the best fight of the year is so far? What do you think the best fight is? Hold on one second. What's the number one fight you guys are looking forward to this year? Ryo Colbert, that's the number one fight you're looking forward to? Is Ryo Colbert? You got to be kidding me. That cannot be. You probably just put that in later, but I'm looking forward to that on that undercard. Is that going to be in Australia? Is that going to be on Australia? No. That fight's going to be, that's the one, that's the David Benavidez, Caleb Plant card. Okay. I'm going to be interested to see what's on that undercard over there in Australia. Oh, that's the one you're looking forward to? Ryo Chris Gobert. Okay, that's what's up. I'm looking forward to it too. I think that's more of kind of like a benefit. That's kind of like honestly, more like that's like a fringe benefit. You know what I mean? That's like a fringe benefit. I'm looking forward to Tank Ryan press conference. Yeah, that's going to be on in about an hour. That's on in about an hour and a half. An hour and 10 minutes. Fulton, Inouye. Yeah, that's what's up. Ryan Tank or Plant Benavidez. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Man, they got a lot of fights for Al Heyman not making any fights. Oh, what happened to this? What happened to Al Heyman stealing Adrian Bronner's money when Adrian Bronner never said it? What happened to that? Boots Villa, they don't know if they're fighting. I hope they do. EJ Thurman, dog, I ain't gonna lie. EJ Thurman is the one I'm looking forward to the most. Also, I would love if Deontay Wilder could get the Usyk fight, because Tyson Fury is not trying to fight Usyk. I would love if Usyk and Deontay Wilder would fight. PBC is blowing up. Yeah, I want to know what happened to Adrian Bronner getting his money stolen by Al Heyman. I'm still waiting on that one. Dude, you know how underhanded and dirty that is to somebody's reputation? People take free swinging, running starts, swings with running starts on people's reputation, bro. On Al Heyman's reputation, on Keith. Look, how many people's reputations got to get bashed? What Al Heyman stole from Adrian Bronner, did not pay him for 6 years. Even though that's not even what Adrian Bronner said. AB had to admit he spent all the money. Shake my head. Zenith 360, I'm telling you, AB never said he took his money if you listen to him carefully enough. What he said was, I think people misunderstood what I said. He had some doubt about whether or not he still had money with him. Dog that man. Dude, how Al Heyman is a crook. Al Heyman won't make fights. Why? Because Al Heyman won't defend himself. Turn into financial experts. And I'm not supposed to say, like, just come on, man. You guys are really making scenarios where people are going to feed on you. You know what I mean? Like, feed on you. Like, it's only a matter of time. Because he was born with a quote unquote minority report, but is winning like he was born with the silver spoon in his mouth. That's pretty much why. Look, man, because cats are trying to tear down the PBC so that fighters can go away from them. You're saying this at the same time as trying to sign other fighters away from him. If you say this at the same time that you're trying to sign fighters away from him, think. At the same time this was being said, people were trying to take fighters away from him. Competing for fighters that were on the networks. This is no different than what Eddie Hearn tried to do. It's literally nothing different than Eddie Hearn. It's the Eddie Hearn playbook. Trying to tamper with contracts. Now, what's his face? Adrian Bronner's not Adrian Bronner. Jaron Ennis is not signed to Al Heyman. Signed to Showtime, but it's still the same thing. Showtime's going out of business. They won't be airing any more fights. This, that, and the other constantly. Look how they're promoting this fight with Gervonta and Ryan. They still haven't announced the fight with Errol and Thurman. I think it's not illegal yet. I mean, look, dude, it's not. It's a cause. I don't even know what the proper phrase is for that. Wilbur Rogers said, for now, that's why they hate on Al, because he don't respond to their bull. No, they're allowed. If he responded, he's responding to every bit of bull that has come out in court and put people on their backs in court. Anyway, it is what it. BLK played Bronner and more than likely put him up to saying what he said. But he didn't do. Look, listen to what Adrian Bronner said. Adrian Bronner does not know everything that's going on Showtime. Okay? He does not. He's a fighter. He doesn't know everything going on with Showtime. And he said, man, I don't know, man. I don't know when we're going to get more fights, because, pretty soon we're going to be fighting on Twitter. How did that go? He said that while he was contemplating an offer from BLK Prime. And he's being told, hey, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. People are telling me, you don't think you can get in the head of a boxer and give him information and cause doubt? That's called interfering with people's agreements. Thomas still said he never said that. He never said what? He did say we're going to be fighting on Twitter soon. Yeah, he did. I heard it. He said it on Twitter. He said it on Instagram. I'm sorry. Why is it taking so long to announce a fight? We will see after they have this press conference. It's coming up. We'll see. Who knows why it's taking so long? What is funny is they acting like they are like they care about Gary and Puello, yet Fury can't make the fight with Usyk, and no one is complaining about how important Undisputed is with that. Not a word. Not a word. But that's because nobody really cares about the fight. There's that excuse that nobody really cares about the fight. That's I'll say that. It's also because there's nobody cares about the fight. You know what I mean? That tells you how important Undisputed is. People think Undisputed is important when it's their fighter that has it or their fighter wants it. I don't really care. I mean, let me put it this way. I cared about Undisputed before it got turned into what it is now. What's going on, AJ? How you feeling, man? Oh, Thomas Hill said that Al was stealing money. I was referring to someone else for now. Yeah, he never said it. He said that the man was giving him money. It was this amount, then it is this amount, then it was that amount, and it went all the way down. And he said, is these advances? Honestly, that was a stupid question by the zone. He said that by the zone. Actually, he said that on the zone. That on the zone. That was just a bad question by the guys from the zone. Because obviously it's not advances. Over 6 years, he's paying him a bunch of advances. Over 6 years. G tatted up, said, Fanon is really keeping us blessed with the best content. Click that like button. Yes, sir, man. Please hit that like button. And thank you for the request for the likes, man. Appreciate you. Hold on one second, though. Let me actually. Oh, shit. I did it again. God dang again. Damn it. Hold on, man. I did it again. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Ugh. Dang. They only clock watching PBC and Showtime time frame to make fights. While Bivol and Beterbiev been champions in the same division for 6 years, and no one said ish, but Spence a problem. Yeah, pretty much same dude who can't count his own money is going to count Showtime's. Man, it's silly. God, dog, man, I made a mistake. Ooh-wee. Well, look what Showtime reporters are doing now. The Zone reporters are doing now, trying to throw stain on Tank to prevent the fight, make him public enemy with their fan base. What are you talking about, Ray Davis? What are you talking about, Ray Davis? I don't know what you mean by that. What's going on, Knockout Boxing? How you feeling today, man? Man, I forgot to monetize my video. God dog, bro. Talk about just being dumb. God dog, I hate when I do that. That's to let you know what I got mad about. Because I was like, man, I did not monetize this video. So thank y'all for everybody that supported, bro. Because I dang sure just did this one for free. But it's all good. It's all love. God dog it, though. Hate when I make mistakes, bro. Nikhil said I got 5 on the E. Yeah, dog. I need it on this one because I dang sure just donated this whole chat, bro. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man, but I ain't going to be on that, man. I definitely am not going to be on that. It is what it is, though, bro. You know, it happens. I make mistakes sometimes. Oops, I made a mistake. That's all. Got to learn to forgive myself. Hard on myself when I make mistakes, man. For now, that blows. I understand the frustration. Oh God, man, it's such a stupid mistake to make, bro. I go through my process every morning, and today I got outside of my process, and I did not take care of my business. You're welcome, Fanon. Just keep spinning the block and blessings with the best content. Thank you, brother. Will do, man. Will do. What is it? Oh, Fanon, some DAZN reporter did a hit piece on Tank. What? A DAZN reporter did a hit piece on Tank? On what? Weird. Oh, I didn't hear that. I think I saw somebody did a video about that. But I didn't see it. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Right. In a recent interview, a lady was asked, should fight be happening with bringing up his recent actions on false DV? Oh, hey, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, man, back. Sorry about that. Oh, man, much love in that super chat. Leho Singh said, yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, man. And just admit your mistake, man. Much love in that super chat. That's my only thing, man. It was this editor of Sporting News. She was highlighting Tank's issues. People called her on her hypocrisy. Never seen her before personally. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Phil Sloan in the bill. What's going on, Phil Sloan? How you doing, bro? Much love. He said, bosses mess up too. Hey, thank you, Phil Sloan. Oh, God, man. I hate that dude. Trust me, I hate that. I hate the mistakes. Much love in that bro. But I'm trying to become better in life, man. Thank you, man. Much support, Phil Sloan. Thank you, man. I have no issue with speaking out again against that issue. My issue is the same. Lady did an interview with John Jones and never questioned if any of his fights should go through. I mean, look, dude, it's just easy to pick on Tank. It's easy to pick on Tank. And plus, you're not going to do that with the UFC. You know what I mean? Ray Davis said their best fight was Creed 3 and only one DAZN fight. Whose best fight was Creed? Whose best fight was Creed? Y'all tripping though. Y'all tripping. That's crazy. Hey man, much love in that super chat. Thank you to my guy Phil Sloan. DAZN's best fight recently was Creed 3, and that was fiction. They are on life support. Oh, what? DAZN? They put a fight on DAZN in Creed 3? Tell me they did not televise a fight on DAZN in Creed. If they did that, bro, that is hilarious. He said no one is questioning why Dana White is silly at still the over UFC. He shows his face proudly, and we don't have to guess if he did it or not. It's on video. Yeah, and they're never going to say anything about whether or not he should be allowed to air fights. They're going to pick on the easy target. DAZN promoted a Creed fight. Oh, okay. That's funny. They had all the promotions. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, she can question the fighter and Tank Davis, but not say something about the owner and Dana White. You know, it's just what it is, man. People, they do that stuff. They do that. Fanon, that's why I called the movie trash, man. Y'all be hating. Jim Jean-Pierre, man, for sure, bro. Thank you, much love, man. What's going on, Jim Jean-Pierre? How you been doing, man? Hey, I hope you're doing well, man. Much love in that super chat. Oh, I see it, brother. My bad. Just Jim Jean-Pierre in the building. Hold on one second. Oh, shit. Cal Cooler, brother, with the big Cal Cooler, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. That man just erased it, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Much love in that cash app, brother. Thank you very, very much. And my guy, Jim Jean-Pierre, said instead of super chat, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Yeah, that's big, man. That pretty much just erased that, bro. Thank you for your support, man. That is most definitely not a little thing, bro. Thank you, man. Matter of fact, so I'm gonna go a little bit longer today, bro. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I want to let somebody on the chat that wants some smoke, but I can't get smoke. You know what I mean? Cats can't get no smoke all of a sudden. Yeah. When have you seen two black fighters fighting each other on DAZN? Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White versus that Nicholson. What's the guy's about to fight? Dude. I've seen that a bunch of times. I just saw it with Dillian White. Dillian the dope fiend. Dillian the dope fiend doing dope. Fought Oscar Rivas on DAZN. He and Oscar Rivas. He and that other guy. Who else was out there? I know Anthony Joshua fought some Negro. I don't know. Did he fight Carlos Takam or was that too early? They've done that, man. Come on, man. Franklin. Yeah, my bad. I was thinking about the guy that fought Demetrius Andrade. Franklin. Yeah. Two black men. Oh, you fouled. Man, look, dude. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, dude ain't got no. Oh, huge Thomas Hill, bro. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you, man. Double whammy, bro. Thank you, brother. With another big 50 bone in there, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for sponsoring the channel. Does mean a ton, man. No joke. Like super duper 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 means a ton. Thank you, man. Come on, man. Why you hating on Eddie Hearn, bro? Eddie Hearn actually, man, would be a good promoter in the US if he was from the United States. I would not mind him. Like no joke, bro. I think that Eddie Hearn, if Eddie Hearn were to say somehow take over Top Rank, I think Eddie Hearn would do a better job at Top Rank. I think you'll see some black fighters over there, dog. No joke. I do. Because Eddie Hearn, man, like Eddie Hearn does not have a problem really trying to make a black fighter the biggest name in the sport. He does not have a problem with that. I don't believe those guys over there at Top Rank. I don't believe them. I believe that NBF is floating around there, dog. You know what I mean? Just because you think black women look good, don't mean that there's something about it, dog. There's something about that. I don't like it. I don't trust it. You know what I mean? Just something. Something. Hey man, you don't mess with him, huh? The Zone don't cater to Black American audience, so that was the fakest part of the movie. Other than that, I liked it. Yeah, I guess I'll go see the movie, man. I guess I'll go see the movie. Bud is never going to take the fight. He's going to keep fighting BC level fighters. You talking about with that? Man, he's not going to have a choice to assume. He's not going to have a choice at a point, man. He's not going to have a choice at a point. You know, I'm just tripping on these dudes spend all that money to keep Bud over there, and Bud left BLK Prime. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That to me, that's some interest. That's some interesting business right there, man. That's some real interesting business. ESPN don't like to recognize black fighters' accomplishments. Nah, dude, they want to bring in Eastern Europeans, man. They're trying to compete with the UFC in the white audience that the UFC has, which is an understandable thing, man. But guess what, dog? You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. And at a certain point in time, dude, the UFC is gonna have some problems, man. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna have some problems. They're gonna have problems because they have everything in house. It's like 100% in house, and you just don't know how, when you only have one entity, what happens if something happens to that entity, like a major lawsuit that they lose. You know what I mean? Like, and they are not something, and they're not like the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, if they really have a big issue, the UFC is at risk. You know what I mean? That's like, if they lose, something happens and they lose their ESPN contract. Eddie Hearn has 90% of the middleweight and super middleweight divisions, and they made one decent fight. Those divisions were trash for years because of Eddie. Yeah, I mean, it is, but, you know, he's not in the U.S. Ray Davis said, you and Brian Coaster should host a podcast for boxing once a week. That would be dope. I'm straight on all of that, man. I like Brian Custer, but I can keep my space from Brian Custer. I'll keep my space from Brian Custer, bro. His arrogance will most definitely irritate mine. I already know it. I'm telling you, I know it. He's a noob. That's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen. I like noobs. I always got to be like, it's, you know, for most noobs, it's like, yeah, you know, you can only, like, it's gonna come out at a certain point in time. You know what I mean? And he's a professional at it, and I don't want to even for a second compare myself to that dude. You know, like, he's a host. That guy is most definitely a very, very well trained, very, very well known, very, very accomplished at what he does. Right. And for that, I just got to give this man, man, I don't really deserve to be in a podcast with Brian Custer. RJ in the building. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you, man. It means a ton, bro. Thank you so much. He said, RJ from Super Chat showing support. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, bro. Is he Did he pledge? Is he paper or did he pledge? I don't know. I don't know, man. I have a suspicion. From as old as I saw that he pledged, but I don't know. I'm from a vicious chapter, dude. I'll call somebody paper in a second. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of dudes that pledged undergrads that are paper to me. You know? Like, at this stage, look, dude, I'm BG. That's me. Like the way that I do it is if you're not from my chapter, I'm going to respect you. Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? I don't really care because I pledge with the dudes that I pledge with. Those are my guys. So I'm BG. Like, I don't wear I don't wear paraphernalia. I don't wear all that stuff. I want to get some, but I don't even do it. Condo paid for, no car payments. Slick stick in the building. Thank you, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you, man. You would do well with Brian Custer for now. Both you guys are genuine and hold to the hard truths. Yeah, I understand, man. But it would be dope. I mean, look, dude, I admire Brian Custer, man. I admire his professionalism. I admire his consistency. I admire his but he's got a big ego. He got a big ego. I can tell. So I'm telling you, people with big egos and me, I don't really get along. Like, it's just not that I don't get along with them, but I can respect it. But I'm just gonna go on about. I just keep my space. That's why I don't like to talk to. I don't like, dude, because you're gonna Hollywood me at some point in time. Okay, you're gonna Hollywood me, and I am not gonna appreciate it. Trust you me. If you Hollywood me, I'm not gonna appreciate that, bro. A lot of these dudes, like, really, like, he a little fake to me. I mean, he's a journalist. That's what he's supposed to be, a little fake, Chillville. That's his thing. Not a journalist. I don't know, what do you call it? He's like a broadcast. He's a broadcast guy. You know what I mean? He's a broadcast guy. So he's not going to show you his real personality because he's not supposed to show you his real personality. He's supposed to represent the network, you know? But nah, dude, I like dude, man. I got nothing but respect for him. But I'm just kind of like, I can tell. I can tell from a distance. And that's all I need is to tell from a distance. And I'm good. You know what I mean? No joke. Yeah, broadcast personality. Thank you. That's what he is. Thank you. He's a broadcast personality. He's not supposed to show you who he is. He's supposed to be like Roy Ronaldo on this, he's supposed to speak like this. Showtime is really, I mean, dude, like, he's a professional. He's a professional. I've watched him work. That's why I'm like, okay, I see what he's doing. I'm seeing what he's doing. He did in that YouTube vid when the guy came at him. Oh, I didn't see him. Somebody, yeah. I'm sure, like I said, dude, look, this is why I said Brian Custer is I know he's arrogant. And, like, I know he is, because he wanted to get in the ring and spar Errol Spence. And he said, hey, what broadcast personality, maybe that's what he said, has the best body shot? I'm like, look, dude, okay, you like my boy John. You just, you cocky. I mean, that's what we are. I mean, generally, that's a very, 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 very common characteristic for guys that are for my fraternity brothers. That's how we are, by and large. So don't get me wrong. I know, but cats be brotherly, and you can be cool, and you can be all of that stuff. But trust me, that ego is there, man. He said that ego is there. It can be just that can just be competitive. No, it's ego. Trust me, it's ego. I'm telling you, it's ego. It's ego. You can't tell them. You can't. I'm telling you. We are never going to think you're better than us. We're never going to think you're better than us. Never. And not cow-tied to you. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen, bro. No. That is antithetical to the personality traits, to the common personality trait, man. It's not going to happen, bro. I'm just telling you. It's like, hey, Chillville said definitely is. I'm telling you. Just like if you come at me, I'm coming at you. You nuts. Like, for real. Like, you dog, I'm telling you. No. It's no. No. You think I'm not. I will, without a doubt. Nah, man, nah. He said, yeah, he got that Joe Clark attitude. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's not going to happen, bro. That's just not going to happen. Dude, I got my son like that. And I mean it. I'm like, look, man, I'll tell my son in a minute, man, I appreciate you pushing back. Don't ever lose that. As hard as I try to humble you, because you get on my nerves, you make me mad, don't ever let me humble you. You know what I mean? Learn how to act politely and all of that and stay in. Like, I got to work on my son and talking crazy to me, but he's worked on it. You know what I mean? You smoke, don't you jump? I don't know what that is. Why would you say I smoke? I don't know, big. No. Most of my friends that are noobs are arrogant and we bump heads constantly. They are my people, but we can only stand each other for so long. Exactly. You can only be in the same space so much. Cat's gonna fight because you're gonna be. I'm telling you, yeah, nah, bro, that's not gonna work. So that's why I'm telling you, with that, it's not gonna work. If you got a big ego around me, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work for long. Because it's like I would know. I'm not gonna do it. He said, example is hold up, man, stop. Y'all, no, that, no, hey, never. And I mean that never, partner. Like, and I mean that never. Dog, y'all, dude, I'm me. I'll tell you in a minute. Hey, her arrogance cost him. I don't blame anybody for not working with him. No, yeah, exactly. He's spoiled. There's a difference between being cocky and spoiled. Even though he does work hard, bro. That Joe Smith saying and Sam in the movies lean on me. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, I gotta check that. Hold on one second. Yeah, man, that ain't floating, bro. With a lot of cats, that ain't floating. You know what I mean? So no, I'm good. I've met him, but a man like dude, I know he knows me. That's all I care. That's enough. See, if he's over there, I said, "What's up, Brian? Hey, what's up, man? Love your work." I shook his hand. Saw him again. The next time I shot him to yo. Every time I see him, he goes boop. I go boop. That's enough. And I mean it. That's enough. That ain't no need anything other than that. But I feel the same thing away about boxers. I feel the same thing. Unless, I mean, dude, I feel like that with anybody. I'm not going to crowd up underneath you. That's why y'all tell me, go get a camera, take some pictures. No. One of them are going to look at me like, I don't feel like it. I mean, God, that's enough questions. And I'm going to be like, man, I don't never want to do this again in my life. Said to that boy in the roof on, you got to put that in the thing because I forgot what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about to each other. But anyway, yeah, so that's not going to work, man. That's not going to work. And also, I'll say this again. Money, what's my man's name? Manager Marty. Got a healthy dose of ego. Got a healthy dose of confidence. Oh, you start something, there's going to be something. That's how dudes are. You start something, there's going to be something. Noobs don't run up behind nobody. No, you do your job. If you got to do what you got to do to stay ahead and all of that, but I'm not running behind. Now, I do know some noobs that are journalists that will do their job for sure because they are literally reporters. That's their job. But it ain't going to be nothing like, trust me, if you acting funny with them, dog, or most men, that's just being a man. Like, dude, I'm saying, like, I don't anyway, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Do you think boxing has enough boxers coming in? Yeah, absolutely. We got boxers for days. But boxers for days. But look, I'm going to get up out of here now, man. Much love to everybody. Thank y'all for the support, and thank y'all for getting me up after forgetting to monetize this video. That is like super irritating to me. But thank y'all so much for your support. Love the conversation we had today. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. Y'all, you got the thing coming up in about a half an hour. I do believe that That press conference coming up in about a half an hour. Oh, David Hennessy. Oh, thank you very much. I don't care if you rock with me or not, but I appreciate your money, bro. Thank you again. I never rock with you. I'm out of here. Dude, I already left. What you talking about you out of here at the time the video's up? What kind of cornball are you, bro? By the way, David Hennessy, I see you all the time. I don't know what your real name is, but dude, you constantly watch my channel. So don't act like you don't. But I should say, I should go over here, bro. Let me see something. I know for sure that I have seen you on my channel talking garbage a bunch of times. No, you literally just made this crap up yesterday. Yeah, you're king. Jesus Christ, bro. You're king under another name. You just put the same number. That's king. That is king. That man, he made that up yesterday. You bozo. But hey, man, thanks for the money, man. It makes me feel better that it was king. Paying me money. Yeah, I know he rocks me. That's king. Get out of here. Anyway, it is what it is. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. And with that, I'm out. Deuces, babies.